Old school Dave.
Like no other, I don't write songs, it takes too long. I play big crowds, I play it real loud. I'm real proud, why try when you can play songs written by everybody else? If you want it, then you thought it, so jump on it, then you got it. You can flaunt it, but you just watch it, cause it caught you. Why think for yourself when you can be like everybody else? Make it sound like this, make it sound like that. You step into the loud mindset is breathing.
Film jazz, yo.
The latest trend, or download the sample, use my 5 of your friends. How can you expect to create anything new when all of your ideas are recycled and reused? Instead you're like a musical amputee, always rhyming to everybody else's beat. I'm a poet, didn't know it, only write rhymes cause it takes time. Hot
Mr. Black.
I hope my lyrics are gonna fit over the beats written by everybody else. If you want it, so jump on it, then you got
we don't listen. We don't need to listen to this whole song. We got people on lunch break. Yo. Fade out. Fade out. Where's my... There we go. Oh, it's not even full blast. Yeah, alright guys, hey, what up? What are we, Wednesday? When's the Toronto show with my punk band? I don't know. I don't think that band's gonna last much longer, tell you the truth. Kind of been having, not like, basically I think the drummer is too busy for it, so that's what he said. Doesn't have time for the band, so I'm probably not gonna, unless we find another drummer. But yeah, we don't practice nearly as much as we should, that's for sure. So what up guys, we got Old School Dave, Mr. Black, Film Jazz in chat. I am for the Little Bills. So I smoke a lot. What up? Yeah, guys. So I shave my head. Okay. I am a professional now. I'm back to professional Jordan, worker guy. So what happened? When was the last stream I had? Let me just think here. What's the update? When did I last stream? Oh, I played that Matchmasters game last time, right? Yeah, that was Saturday. I believe. Okay, so Friday, I made a little money. I helped somebody set up a web page and some online presence for their business, social media, and that kind of stuff. But let's go before that. Thursday was May 1st. So I emailed my boss. I texted him, and I was like, just wondering when the expected start date is. You had mentioned May 1st. It's May 1st. I haven't heard anything. So when do I start work? And he's like, this was after work. So he's like, I think next Tuesday. Let me check. I'll get back to you tomorrow morning. So I'm like, okay. So he didn't get back to me. Friday. And then I did a little bit of work on Friday. I got paid like $50 for it, and free pizza, and like carton of smokes and stuff. Anyway, so then Monday rolled around, but I heard on the weekend that one of my coworkers, like one of the people I came over to this company with from my previous job, one of them got the call. So I was expecting them to call me. Didn't call me. So Monday I sent an email to like the office person who like sends me the trainings and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, I didn't hear back from the boss. I was just wondering, when my expected start date is. He had mentioned Tuesday, and he had mentioned potentially Tuesday. It's now Monday, and I haven't heard back. So I'm just like, what's going up? what's going on? So they emailed me back. They're like, you can come in for you can come in for orientation tomorrow morning. So that was Monday, and they're like, yeah, come in. So I got this email, I don't know, like end of day almost, like, 3, 4 o'clock, whatever, end of business day. And they're like, come in between 7 and 8. Come in between 7 and 8, and we'll do your orientation. So I'm like, okay. So this place is not close to me, by the way. It is not like in the city. It's outside of the city. Okay. It's not close. Okay. So my immediate reaction. So there's the girl that came over from Asplund with me, well, from the previous employer, Betty Spaghetti. What up? Yeah, I monetized the stream. I put ads on. I gotta get up to my threshold there, so maybe I'll make another $1 on this stream or something. Anyway, so the girl that she's supposed to give me a ride out there. She's supposed to give me a ride out there. That was the original plan. So she had got a call to go in on Monday. So she had already been in. I haven't been in yet. So anyway, so after they told me to come in on Tuesday, I'm like, I messaged her. I'm like, are you working tomorrow? Like, are you going to be driving to work? Basically, can I get a ride if possible? Kind of deal. She's like, oh no, I'm not working today. Tomorrow is the weather or whatever. Probably Wednesday or Thursday I'll be starting. I'm like, okay, well, I need to get out there. And I didn't like straight up ask her for a fucking ride, but that's early in the morning to fucking ask somebody a fucking favor. Okay. That's early in the morning to ask somebody to fucking drive you out there if they're not already going there. So I don't like imposing on people. Like they said, the work said to be there. Work said to be there between 7 and 8. Okay. In the morning. And so like, yeah, I got friends and stuff that could have vehicles, but again, it's whatever. So I'm like, okay. Well, you know what? I got a bike. So I'll just bike there. I don't want to say exactly how far it is, okay? But so I have a friend. Who like lives kind of close to it. Who lives kind of close to there. Like an hour bike ride away from it. Okay. So my plan was, well, make sure my bike tires are all fucking filled and everything. 6 roaches. No, I'm just explaining my day. I'm explaining the stories of my employment. Unemployable, by the way. Okay. So here's where I'm at. I contacted the boss on Thursday because I thought I was supposed to start around May 1st. Okay. He's like, I'll get back to you tomorrow. I'll give you your start date. I didn't hear from him. Monday, I contacted the office. I'm like, yeah, I messaged the boss. He didn't get back to me. I'm like, what's going on? He said maybe Tuesday, and I didn't hear back. So it's Monday now. And I'm like, well, I was supposed to come in Tuesday. Then I'm fucking, I'm finding out what's going on because you're not letting me know. You know what I'm saying? So, and they were like, yeah. They're like, yeah, you can come in tomorrow morning at between 7 and 8 a.m. Be there between 7 and 8. So it's pretty loose. But, an hour to show up. Okay. That's fair. Just early in the morning. Okay. Because I don't have a car and it's not in the city. Okay. So so I contacted my ride, who was supposed to give me a ride to work, but they weren't working the next day. So I didn't want to ask them to wake their ass up at 6 a.m. and fucking drive me to work when they don't have to fucking be there themselves. I don't want to do that. So I'm like, I'll bike my ass out there. Okay. And it was so I have a friend who lives kind of near there. Hold on. So a friend that kind of constant idiocracy. So I got this shitty bike. Okay, you guys may have seen it a second when I was like homeless last year. I bought it for $25 off a yard sale last year. Because I was maybe feeling a little e-bike deprived or whatever. So I bought a bike to get my ass around. I think viewers donated to pay for that. So thank you. Anyway, so I still have my bike. It's here, but it's not that good. Okay, it's not that good. It's definitely no fucking e-bike, but it's like the left side gears don't change and the right side ones do. So it's kind of like, whatever. The brakes work. That's all you really need. Anyway, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna bike my ass out there. So I leave to my friend's house. Then I messaged them. I'm like, can I crash here? And then I got a bike to work the next morning. So it was like raining, not that bad. Okay, not that bad. If I left by I left at like 6 p.m. and fucking, I arrived at my buddy's at 8:30 p.m. So I biked for 2.5 hours, but there was about half an hour in there of breaks, smoke breaks, and fucking just like out of breath breaks. And this is me coming straight out of the bed, sedentary for the whole winter, bro. Like, I'm like, shit, I didn't do any push-ups. I was going to do push-ups and start getting myself into shape a little bit for work. I'm like, fuck it. This will get me in shape. This will get me where I need to be for work. If I can push myself, and it was not easy. It was the hardest thing I did all winter, and it might have been harder than any single day of work last year. Like I listened to Hatebreed biking up, like Perseverance, like Perseverance. Da, 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 da. Anyway, and I just kept going. And it was raining. I was soaking wet. I'm like, anyway, I got buddies. Fucking take a shower, sleep at night, and then I wake up. Then I set my alarm for 5:30 a.m. Okay. Then I set my alarm for 5:30 a.m. I'm like, okay. They said be there between 7 and 8. Google Maps is telling me it's like an hour bike ride away. I'm like, it took me this long to get this far this last night, and it's this far from here. So I biked 2 hours the night before, straight biking, out of shape as fuck. Okay, but I do have experience moving my legs in a the e-bike. I did a lot of e-biking, and there was pedaling there. There was no effort, but there was pedaling there. And anyway, this was pure effort. I had a backpack on me too. I'm like, I'll take a backpack with my clothes in case I get wet. My boots. Oh. Okay. So. Okay. So first thing I do after I get the call, after I get the email that I have to be there the next morning, shave my head. I shave my head. I take the blue off. Okay. Fuck it. I'm not going in there like that. Extensive leg experience. Yeah. So I shave my head, and then I try to locate my work boots. Okay. The work boots I had last year, I did a donation goal for them and whatever. I look around for them. They're not in my room. I look around because I kept them in my closet here. They're not in my room. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I do like a real good search. And then I remember I moved into the room and there was some stuff in there. And I thought my roommate, when I was out visiting Heartbeats, he told me he was going to clean his stuff out of the room. So he put like a dresser in here for me. He had speakers here and stuff. He moved all that stuff out. So when I asked him, I was like, did you maybe grab my boots or whatever when you moved your stuff out? And he wasn't sure. And he was all pissed. He's like, I don't know. He offered to pay for them. I'm like, whatever. They could be in the other room. If he did move them, they would be in the other room somewhere. There's just a lot of stuff in there now. But what's more likely is when I wasn't here at some point, somebody who was visiting popped their head in, looked in, and fucking grabbed them or something. Or there was a roommate before, maybe I don't know. It's hard to say. But the point was they're not there now. I checked under the bed. I checked everywhere. They're not here. So I don't know what happened to them. And I'm like, I need them for work. So, so Heartbeats offered to get me a pair. But the thing is, they said the work sent an email earlier this year where they'll offer reimbursement for the work boots. So they have like a suggested pair and probably price or whatever. But anyway, she bought me new work boots and I'll get reimbursed for them and just pair back for them. So that's but mad hookup. They arrived today. So, and another thing, this company prefers to have like rubber work boots, whereas my previous work boots weren't rubber ones. They were just like like Timberland type style fucking work boots, steel boot. But anyway, we got some work boots. They arrived yesterday. So wait, let me show you. CSA approved, bud. They're like $40. They're just meant as like a temporary pair to get me over, so I have something. They were 1 day delivery, $40 for them. I could have got better ones, but then it would have been more out of pocket expense now or whatever. So whatever. I just got some boots now. Anyways, so that was a little bit of drama. Neo, what up? So that was a little bit of drama. So anyway, so I fucking biked to my buddies. I biked to my buddies 2.5 hours. And I was like worried. It was almost starting to get dark and shit. I arrived and it was dark. It was dark when I arrived at this place. Like, so, and I was wet. I was soaking wet. Fucking got some sleep. Got up at 5:30. Like, chugged some Dr. Pepper. Had like 3 smokes. And fucking, it was pouring outside at this time. I left at 6 o'clock. It was pouring outside. So I'm like, the night before, I just wore my like little summer jacket or whatever. It was wet. Okay, well, that's fine. It was like, it would have been sweaty wet anyway. But anyway, so I'm like, you got a rain jacket? He's like, yeah, man. So I fucking bundle up and like, it said it would take 40 minutes. Okay, so I think I left at 6:15. It said it would take 40 minutes. So I'm like, okay, I'll get there right around 7. Maybe be a little, They said be there from 7 to 8. I'll show up early. I'll be like, yeah, I'm here on a bike, bro. And they know I live in Cornwall and whatever. So anyway, but it sucked. Okay. And like there was a few options of routes I could take to get there for my buddies. Okay. And I took the shortest route. Which makes logical sense. Everything else is like, this will take 5 minutes more. This will take 3 minutes more. There's 2 other possible routes. So I took the shortest one. Now, unbeknownst to me, I took the dirt road option, which was like not good on a fucking shitty bike in the rain. Okay, half the road was fucking paved, like half the way there was paved, and then it turned into a fucking like gravel dirt road. But there's mud. It's mud. So like now, like, and I'm getting pissed. It's the morning. I'm tired from the fucking 2-hour bike ride, but the night before. So anyway, I just kept going, bud. I just kept going. I'm like, I got lots of time. I'm like, they said I can be there latest 8 o'clock. I'm like, I got lots of time. But then like, I had to walk part of the way because I was going just as fast pedaling on the fucking. So anyway, I should have took the regular road option. Anyway, so I finally get there. I get there at like 7:30, maybe 7:40. Meet the boss, whatever. Everybody's like, you biked here? Basically, like thinking I'm a psychopath. Like that's like you biked from Cornwall? And like, I was kind of like hoping they'd notice. You know what I mean? I was hoping they'd notice. I want to make a good first impression. Like, yeah, I've been harassing you to hire me. You know what I mean? I'm like, I contacted you on Thursday. I contacted you yesterday, and you told me to be here tomorrow. You never confirmed me. You gave me half a day notice to fucking get here. Okay, I live in Cornwall. You know I have my fucking learners. You know. I sent it to you. You know that. Like, And like they were honest, he was honestly kind of apologetic afterwards. He was like, "Oh, I didn't know." He was like, he's like, "I didn't know." He's like, I would have booked you on the same day as Melissa." You know, like, cause she anyway. So anyway, it was all good. I needed to get in shape. Like really, it wasn't like I was sad about biking. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get in shape from all this fucking lazy fucking fuckwadding I've been doing. You know what I mean? Let's go. But that next morning, I was like not happy. It was just raining so much worse. Anyway, get there. He's like, okay. He shows me around. Like, okay, gonna give you a test. Gonna give you a test. See, so when I was working in Quebec, I didn't need any type of certifications or anything to be doing what I was doing. I was a grounds person who was working under a licensed herbicide sprayer's license or whatever it was, whatever it's called. Okay. So I didn't need anything. That's the law there. However, in Ontario, you can't just take Joe Schmo out of the fucking tent and put him and then get him working your fucking equipment. You can't just, you can't just do that. You got to give him a little bit of fucking, training and testing and shit. So I had to take a test. For a pesticide technician. I had to take a test for pesticide technician. That's part of my orientation. Right then and there, after biking fucking like 4 hours in the last like 12 of the last 4 of the last 12 hours were spent me fucking on a bicycle. My ass is sore. Like, anyway, so I took the test. It took me like 2 hours. It was a 50 question test, multiple choice, open book. So I got 94%. So officially right now, I do have like a little like certificate ticket license fucking thing with my name on it and the license number and whatever. And I'm a pesticide technician right now. I got a title. It's like, so there's like I can't do things like I can't choose. Oh, I think I can get like some insects too. I'm not limited to weeds right now. You know what I mean? I'm not limited to what my fucking supervisor's doing. You know what I mean? I have fucking, they tell me to go take a wasp nest out or something like that. I think there's something to spray on that. Anyway, bro, I was good in school. All right. Thank you. So this company doesn't just do herbicide spraying. They do all kinds of shit. So that's cool. Yeah, I had a little talk with him. We just talked. It was basically like an extension of the first conversation we had when he hired me. But I confirmed that I only have my learners, my G1. I told him I'm getting my G2 in August, so it's gonna be like a few months that I'll have to be driving with somebody if I'm doing that. But if I'm my G2, he would have given me a truck right there to drive home, a work truck to drive home right there. If I could drive, you know what I'm saying? Like he was ready. I was like, shit. So anyway, yeah, I confirmed the 2 days off that I need. I'm taking my daughter to a concert there in Montreal at the end of the month. So I told him, and I mentioned that to him in the first conversation that we had as well. So he's like, yeah, just remind me ahead of time. He's like, we're flexible. I'm like, cool. So I fucking reminded him of that. Told him when I was getting my license. We talked about all the PPE that I have and whatever. And that he he expects, but he provides it all anyway. So that's cool. Like, I don't know what the deal is exactly. Anyway, so yeah, I'm hired. I passed the test, 94%. So now the main difference is like I'm not allowed to choose or suggest what herbicides to use. I'm not allowed to make any type of decisions such as that, like spray rate or anything like that. I just do what I'm told. I have to have a basic knowledge, which I do, of what we're doing, some safety shit, I already have a WHMIS certificate. I already have all this like basic level stuff, Well, it's like hazardous materials. So you have to know how to read like a safety data sheet, and which has all the stuff on it. Tells you what safety precautions to take. Like most of them, they're like, specific safety stuff for if you're mixing the chemical and you're loading it, or if you're spraying it. Like wear goggles when you're mixing it, but you just need safety glasses if you're spraying it, that kind of thing. So yeah, back to work. So he suggested that I start Thursday. So tomorrow. Oh yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's where we are. So he suggested that I start Thursday. And what I'm doing is I'm cutting grass. I'm cutting grass on Thursday and Friday. They have a contract client, whatever. And it's not. So when he tells me this at first, I'm thinking, oh, okay. Good thing I fucking exercised today, because I'm going to be pushing a fucking mower and doing some weed whacking. That's what I'm thinking of work, right? No. Remote controlled grass cutting, bud. Remote controlled. He's like, do you game? I'm like, yeah, I play a lot of Tetris, bro. And he's like, good. He's like, you'll be able to do this. Oh shit. Send Omnia, what up? Send Squirmy Wormy, what up? Back solid front blunt, what up? Canadian version of you, buddy, James. Actually proud of you for doing something. Oh, thank you, Six Roaches. I will accept that compliment graciously. And thank you for your generosity. Yeah, no, but yeah, actually, you know what I mean? So like, if I was a lazy ass, I'd just be like, well, I'm just gonna wait for work to call me. Why are not calling me in? No. I was like, contact on the day you told me you might have work for me. Oh no, okay, I'll give you a day. You said tomorrow, maybe, whatever. Okay. Monday, I'm contacting somebody different. I'll contact the person under you, but the person who probably makes the calls. Actually, yeah, I don't, Anyway, and as soon as they're like, yeah, come in tomorrow, come in under 12 hours, okay, bud? They're like, come in 15 hours, bud. Okay, I'm like, okay, give them my bike. You're only 4 hours away on the bike. But I didn't know how long it would take. I thought if I went like directly there, it might take like, I don't know. With no breaks, like probably 3 hours. If I was able to pedal straight there, which is like impossible, maybe like 3 hours on like a nice day. And the wind with the wind at your back, you know what I mean? It plays a big difference. Oh, it's so nice to just coast down a road. I wasn't even going fast. Like it was so much slower than the e-bike, like the standard of biking that I'd been accustomed to. Like I was spoiled, man, with that e-bike. Anyways, I still feel it. My ass is sore. My lower back is sore. Oh yeah. I got a ride back though. After I did everything, he asked somebody to give me a ride back to my buddy's place. And then from there, since it was like the middle of the afternoon now, then I called or messaged the girl who was supposed to be giving me rides or whatever. She's a former coworker. She's super nice. So I asked her a favor. And she was all about it. She came, picked me up, drove me home. So I didn't have to bike back. Thank God. Okay. But like I said, under 15 hours, I gotta, I gotta man up and like do what I have to do to get there. I don't need to be relying on everybody all the time. Although my buddy did. Oh, now I see Cherry Groove. What up? Valley Boy. Remote lawnmowers are for big hills. Yeah. So anyway, that's what I'm doing tomorrow. So I'm like waiting for the boss is either going to text me. He's either going to text me, or he said if he doesn't text me for me after by 3:00, then I just text him. So every place works a little differently. You know what I mean? But now he's like he knows I don't have a vehicle, so he's going to set up rides for me. He's going to just make sure that obviously there's people who live in Cornwall who work for him, so he'll just be like, yeah. Anyway, you know what? I am excited to get back to work, and you know what? Like I've been pretty broke for a while here, and so Thursday, Friday at this job, and then Saturday, my buddy asked me to help him move his grandmother or whatever. He's like, cash job, and fucking it's with his dad. So they're all help, and they say you could use an extra set of hands. So I'm doing that Saturday as well. So I don't know. That will probably pay between $50 and $100, I would say. Probably get some pizza out of the deal or something too, The scuffed Bilber. So yeah, no, it's all right. I made like all the money coming in right now before my first paycheck helps. It helps. So like I made 50 extra bucks. Fucking helping my buddy with his online business last Friday. The week before that, I did the mustache pulling thing. Okay, that was $32 in my bank account that week. And there was also another 30 or so bucks into my YouTube pay, which is not at $100, so it's not going to get payout this month, but eventually it will. That's like super chats and stuff, which is fine. That's money in the bank. But the money I actually saw from that was $32, and I made I got $17 from playing these games on my phone, and there's another like 25 in there ready to come to me. So yeah, and now I'll be getting a paycheck not this Friday, but next Friday. They pay weekly and like the week after you work. So that's sick. At my previous job, I had to wait like 2 weeks before I got. So I was the third week. Like it was, yeah. It was slower there. It was like 2 weeks slower there. So yeah, third week after you worked, you got paid. Anyway, so yeah. So I'm cutting grass. This week. All right. And this job, just so you know, guys, this job is a higher hourly rate than my previous job. My previous job was like $20.85 an hour, I think. $20.85 an hour. This one is $23 an hour. So there's a slight upgrade there. It's all going to come down. It's all going to come down to hours worked. because last year, or how, I mean, hours billed, because last year there was a lot of travel involved. Maybe not all the jobs here in Cornwall though. They're like, I will be out in the road with this company as well from time to time. That's cool. He was saying like that they sometimes work weekends and we'll check with you first and all this. I'm like, I'll work anything, man. Like, just tell me. I'm like, I just need these 2 days off, and like I'll work or whatever else you got. you know. Full time, yeah, it's full time. So it's like basically in the same industry as what I was working before, basically. Okay. And like these guys hired a few people from the company I worked with before, including myself, because the head office of the first company, they like dissolved our division or whatever. And so, there's people experience. I have a little bit of experience, but now officially, I got a little license, a little certification in this. Like there's a requirement that I had to pass to be able to do what I do. It wasn't hard. It was basically like, I mean, tests, especially multiple choice tests. It's really about like, can you read? Can you retain information? And can you like circle a number that or a letter that goes along with what you remembered? Yeah. Timber dogs. Laying tails in the house. Would I entertain being a wedding singer on the weekends with a guitar? Like, is that a thing? Like, just a dude with a guitar, being the wedding entertainment, or like singing my own songs as a joke? Anyway, dudes, it was a crazy week, and I did what I had to do, which was not easy as well, which was biking my ass out there, bud. Just getting there on time. I'll worry about how I get back. Getting back, there isn't a timeline on me getting back. I mean, I could walk back if I had to, if my legs were, I don't know. Anyway, fortunately, some people gave me a lift, and that was very much appreciated. Because, like, the weather was nicer on the day that I would have had to bike back. The weather was nicer. But, like, oh my God, I was not looking forward to it. And, it would have got me in even better shape, I'm sure. But, like, what? No. After tax, I'm looking at 800 a week. Yeah, yeah. So JS, like, okay, last year, the company I worked for, let's say I did 400 hours in, like, what was it? No, it was more than that. I worked like June 1st to September 21st or something last year. So, what are the hours on that? Anyway, it's all about the overtime. The point I'm getting at is that, like, let's say it was like there were a few weeks where I put in more overtime hours than regular hours in that week. I cleared over 2,000. You know what I mean? So that's where the two jobs come into play. But yeah, I'll be clearing about 800 a week. My rent's 500 still, so, like, you know what I mean. And I'm planning to bring my girlfriend down for a month in the summer. I know I'll be working, but you know what I mean. She'll bring her son, and they can get, like, accustomed to the area, I guess. Like, give her son a little taste of the area and have like own place. But that'll be a few $1,000s for that. So yeah, it's good money there. Yeah, well, dude, I'm just saying. Last year, it's going to be an interesting point of reference. I'm working at a different place than where I worked last year. So the company I worked for last year was like much bigger company. I'm just saying. But anyway, yeah, last year. But okay, so here's where the good money comes in. Okay, where like the good usable money comes in is if you're out on the road, they give you a per diem, and the other place it was $50 a day. I think that's like industry standard for this is $50 a day while you're on the road. That's for food and shit. You know what I mean? So that's non-taxable as well. So I'm just saying that shit. You know what I mean? That's because like when you're living at home, you gotta pay for your own food and shit. You know, but they're paying for your food. That's a big savings expense. Yeah, per diem exactly. Yeah, overtime's awesome. Anyway, new company, slightly different work. I know this one though is going to be a little bit more. It's going to be a little bit more physical activity. So that's one reason I wanted to push my body when I bike there. Is that I fucking I know the feeling of being tired after a day's work. And I want to get that first day out of the way, basically. You know what I mean? Push myself to where I feel it. And I still feel it, but I feel better. I feel better. It was either that or try and do like 100 push-ups. But I had no choice. Once I started this, there was no quitting. I couldn't. There was a time limit as well because it was getting dark. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I went biking. Like, anyway, I really pushed myself. I succeeded. I showed up. I think I impressed them by like the dedication that I showed to like try and get to work. I'm getting paid. I'll be getting paid for that orientation, and now I got 2 days of work this week. So I'll probably get like 300 bones next Friday or something like that. And then next week he said they were spraying. So yeah. Yeah. How hot are the summers in Canada? Well, here in Cornwall, Ontario, it's right on the border of northern New York. So basically, my weather is also U.S. weather, just so you know. Um, right now, today, it's 17 degrees Celsius. It's nice out. Oh, I haven't even been drinking my coffee. I went out and got coffee, because I'm all like active now. I'll feel active so I can like leave my room and shit. You know what I mean? Go walk. But it can get hot here. Like 30 degrees Celsius is probably pretty. That's like a frequent hot day in the summer. 28. Sometimes with the humidex, sometimes 40. But as far as Canada, like when I was living in Newfoundland, the weather there, you get like 2 weeks of what we get for like 2 months here. But the winters weren't as bad either. Except when a big storm comes in, it's way worse than it is here. But you only get those, like 2-3 times a winter. Here it's like steady snow for like, a couple months basically. There it's like, big storm maybe, and then it melts and stays around 0 degrees. But a lot of rain there all year round, any time of the day. Yeah. yeah, so my biggest money problem that I need to improve over last year, okay, is um, gambling, crypto and gambling. If I'm gonna just actually invest in a coin and like keep it in the crypto, fine. But none of this leverage 150x, 100x shit. Okay, that shit I lost a lot. You know, probably like probably like 10% of my income last year was lost to gambling. Stupid shit. I gotta count the wins too. So overall, about 10%. So I gotta cut that out. Yeah, investing, fine. Not leverage trading where I can like it can be liquidated. Like, yeah, just build up a stack of Bitcoin or something. Sure. But anyway, balloon knot. What up? Yeah. Yeah. So I am stoked to be back to work. Okay. What I'm stoked actually for is to have money again. Okay. Because, like, I mean, I did a lot of good things with my money last year. You know, I mean, I had a good, there was a lot of good uses. I didn't like, you know, blow a large portion of it or anything, but I blew a large portion of my like expendable income at the like near the end kind of deal. Like, come on. Anyway, that's what I'm happy to be doing again, is having an income source. I didn't go on welfare. I've been off EI since the end of February. Okay. There was some like there was a tax refund, and that's what I fucking blew. Most of that I blew, but still, I didn't go on welfare. I didn't go welfare. I saved enough to last till like exactly now, and like, you know, Harpies has helped me out a little bit with you know, lending me a little bit of cash and like buying these boots in an emergency situation for me. It was much appreciated. Tom Chronic, what up? back from the dead. So yeah. Anyway, and I kind of like, you know what I mean? I made sure that I was getting work. Like, I was just asking, when do you expect me to start? You know, like, I'm ready. I'm ready, bud. I'll bike my ass out to you. That's how fucking ready I am, bud. You know what I mean? Okay, what? As long as they didn't ask me to be there in like 4 hours, like, let's say they were like, yeah, we want you here. Well, actually, if it was that kind of emergency, then I would have been calling for people to drive me. You know what I mean? Or like worst case, like I'd be like, you know, if they were like, you gotta be here in 3 hours, or you gotta be here in 2 hours, or you're not getting this job. You know what I mean? Let's suppose somebody was like that. I'd be like, oh fuck, I don't have a car. And it's not in town. Yeah, I don't have a car. How do I get there? Shit, I can't even bike there. Oh fuck. I'd have to pawn something and like to pay for the cab to get there, and then walk my ass back or something like that. You know, you just gotta do what you gotta do. Is the point I'm making. Better off betting on a 10% all-in-one casino session. Whatever, man. Whatever. It's better just having the money than not having it. You know. And it ultimately comes down to like things you can do and things you can buy with it and whatever, or the time spent with someone or whatever is like, you know, Like there's much better uses for that money than what I did with it. So I've come to that realization, and yeah. So, but yeah, I'm happy. Yeah, working tomorrow probably. But yeah, getting the cash flow in and weekly too. That's another thing. I've worked a lot of places where their paychecks are like every 2 weeks. That sucks. That sucks. The first place I ever worked, which was this telemarketing place called Beauty Rock, um, it was weekly pay. It was telemarketing. It was like at the time, I think like $11 an hour. Fuck, I got like a stray fucking hair here or something. It was like a real DJ Fruit Loops. So it's it was like yeah, $11 an hour to start plus commission. So I worked there a while. Oh, there we go. Oh no, there's this one fucking hair that's like in my vision. What the fuck? Yeah. All right. Um. So yeah, I worked there for a while, like 3 years, and then eventually, well, I worked. It was weekly. Oh yeah, that's this point I was making weekly pay. Just getting used to that quicker cash coming in. It's nice. 2 weeks pay is ridiculous. Fuck that shit. Yeah, but the money is in the overtime. I'm just saying the money's in the overtime. Like that is where like, but like, and yes, it increases the amount of taxes that comes off your check, but because it's only seasonal work, you get most of that back. Like if you're working overtime, you get taxed more or whatever. That shit, most of that shit comes back to you for a seasonal job because they're taxing you as though you're working the whole year at that rate, but you end up with a much lower gross income. Who knows exactly what I'll be doing here at this place? Like, you know? But I think it's got a lot to do with those pesky plants out there. Like grass needs cutting and like uh, weeds need spraying. You know? There's a chance. So like I'm a pesticide technician. Okay. So there's a lot of different types of pesticides. Like herbicide is in the pesticide bigger picture of things. But I can technically, as long as I'm instructed to do so by someone who's licensed, I have the license to be instructed. Like like you're allowed to tell me what to do. And I'm allowed to listen to you. Basically. That's cool. Supervisors have to check in on you at least once a week. Like somebody licensed. So I'm pretty sure the job is basically, and ultimately it's the same as the other place. You're told what to do by the boss. You're on a team. You're on a team of about X amount of people. You're all able to do what you're supposed to do. And the boss tells you where to go and do it, basically. And if it's too far to come back, then, or it's like, a multi-day job or whatever somewhere, and it would cost less to like, and save more, because they're paying for travel time and shit too, you know what I mean? So they don't want you like driving somewhere like 2 hours a day and then coming back, or 2 hours there, or maybe an hour before work and an hour back. That's not bad, but I can't see like a 2 hour drive somewhere and then not have, especially if it's a multi-day job. I don't know how all this works, but yeah, you just do what they say. Basically. There was some, it was like sweet pocket puffs was what I had before, and this is a butt joint. Tobacco. Yeah, no, but no, I'm starting work again. And I did the steps necessary. To secure that this week. Oh yeah. So speaking of how awesome Heartbeats is, check out what she got me. Lightning crashes. Yeah, well, I've sang it before with the guitarist, if you call that covering it. But here's someone else Heartbeats got me. Protein mix. 20 grams of protein per scoop. Adding a little bit, I tried it this morning. It's good. When I'm gonna play it again. Lightning crashes into my bone. I'm sure I've sang it before. Oh, my feeling coming back again. I can sing karaoke for you right now if you want. Like, let you know when I'm gonna play it again. Like, do you mean like me set a time and date so you can tune in, and that's when you'll tune in when I sing it? Or like do I have to like contact you on social media? I have to tag you like, oh, I'm going to sing Lightning Crashes by Live for 2 minutes and 40 seconds on my stream at this. Oh. Oh, I was just wondering what you had in mind to let you know. Like right now, let you know, I guess that's the most logical. You know what I mean? But usually when I say to somebody, yo, let me know what's up. It's like, let me know later what's up. Just call you. Maybe. Just call me maybe, that was a joke I made there. Okay, guys, so I'm hired. Blue hair's gone. Frosty is basically out the window. Frosty's out the window for a little while here. You know what I mean? Now I gotta make money. This is my time of the year to make money. So my mindset has to like be focused on being ready to go at all times. Now, again, let me remind you guys. I worked the entire last year with a kidney stone. That I had that was I was supposed to get out when I lived in Newfoundland. They called me the day that I was moving out to let me know when they were booking me to get my second kidney stone out. Because I had an earlier one at the start of the year. Anyway, I'm just saying. I fucking... And like, I had to get my Ontario health card renewed and like all this shit when I came back. Anyway, the point I was making is that I made this like I only dealt with my kidney stone after the work season because my buddy who hired me, he was like, don't miss a day. You know what I mean? He's like, just show up. He's like I could book days off if I needed, but he's like, don't just call in sick. You know what I mean? That'll fuck us over because like you need two people on the job. So like in most cases. So I didn't. I worked every single day with a kidney stone. And I don't have one this year. So it's going to be a breeze. I'm just saying. Even though most of last year was sitting in the truck, it was always there. It was always there. You could always feel it. And I was taking what was I taking? I forget what I was taking. Wow, crazy. I forget the name of it. It wasn't like a painkiller. It was something else. I couldn't take it more than like a few days in a row though. Like I don't know if it was a muscle relaxant or whatever. But yeah. Yeah. That's the plan. Work, save up, bring heartbeats down for a month, like in the middle of the summer at some point, probably like I don't know, mid July or even July, probably. And then yeah, save up as well. But she'll have like a taste of like being down here with her son, which is important to like get him used to that kind of deal before they move down. So like at least he has an idea of where he would be moving to. And then save up for next year so I can get my own place. I can, you know, I would have been working at the other place for multiple years. You know what I mean? Had they not closed it down. So I'm ready to go wherever. And like eventually I'll get my herbicide sprayer's license, and that'll put me up to $26 an hour. And I'll have my driver's license, so I'll be more useful at that point. This season will probably be a lot of like just getting introduced to what they do here and try and do my best at it. I'll lean on whoever I'm working with. If it's herbicide spraying, most of it, that's sweet. But clearly there's other little things to do as well, so I can't predict what that's going to be. I was not expecting when I messaged about getting started with them, like when's my start date, I had no idea there was grass cutting involved. So like, you know what I mean? Sounds cool to me though. Whoa, sounds cool to me. Remote controlled grass cutting. Hell yeah. Hardcore hypocrite. What up? Yeah, no, work season's starting. So I didn't do a lot of streaming throughout the throughout this season of EI and off season from work. I couldn't really stream that much while I was on EI because I was reporting my hours as streaming as my self-employment, which I'm already registered with them for and everything. Like every year of MC Frosty, I've paid self-employment EI premiums on my self-employment income that I've derived from the show. So and pension CPP, I pay all that. So heartbeats. Yeah, I was just showing off the protein shakes, and thank you again for buying me these boots. We got reimbursed for them. But still, she hooked me up in an emergency situation, or because my work boots went missing. I don't know where the fuck they are. Okay, I don't care really. They prefer rubber boots at this place, so I got a pair to tie me over. They were $45. Thanks, baby, for hooking up. She lent me a little bit of money too to help me out with some groceries and stuff, and so I moved since last time. Well, okay, so like I don't know when exactly the last time was, but I was at Nancy's until like July of 2023. Okay, I was like in between addresses of no fixed address for like 2 months there, so till like September. Then I moved in with Heartbeats in Newfoundland, and I was there for like 8 months. Then I moved back to Cornwall, and I was like really homeless for 3 weeks in May of last year. And then I moved in here, but I was working on the road all week when I was working. I got a job, and I was working all week, spraying herbicides or riding in a truck on the rails. I was working on the railroad. I've been working on the railroad all live long day. Is that how it goes? That's the right song. I forget all those old fucking jingles. Anyway, so yeah, I was off work. It's seasonal work, so I was off work. So I've been living here, but I was on EI. That's what I was saying. So I report my MC Frosty shit to the government, and so if you work more than 28 hours in a week, okay, and it's 28, you get no EI for that week. You get it later, but for that week you don't get it. So if I'm streaming, and you know what I mean, like these jobs kill MC Frosty. You know what I mean, as far as like But anyway, once EI ended, which was the end of February, I've been streaming a little bit more, and I just did some crazy shit a couple weeks ago. In my opinion, I did a little donation goal where I plucked my mustache hairs. I don't think any of you guys seen anybody do that before. Okay. We managed to get 571 mustache hairs. And then like the next morning, I tried to get 1,000 to like complete the deal or whatever, but it didn't happen. So I shaved off the rest of my mustache. I kept the hairs, and then I took them all and I glued them back on my face. I glued them back on my face and my unibrow. And then I went and did IRL a little bit and talked to a few people. So, that was my MC Frosty shit. I haven't really been, I've been playing a lot of Tetris and whatever. But Bull Monkey, what up? What up? Thank you, American Dream. Let back on feet. Well, yeah. But, I would have been a little more financially comfortable right now. And also would have been able to squeeze in an extra trip to go see my girlfriend had I not been a fucking idiot and gambled a bunch of money away. Okay, I'm just saying. I fucked up. I got $4,000 back for my tax refund in like, what was it, March or something? Or April? I don't even remember. End of March. Anyway, I fucking blew like half of it. Stupid. It would have been nice to have a little extra money and have gone to see my girlfriend an extra time. So that was live and learn. My rent's $500. Nothing fancy there, but it does, I got a place to crash, and it's good. So yeah, so I'll be Yeah, it's all we have money, all money, you know. So now it's really all about, I do have bills and shit. I got a cell phone bill, I got like credit payments and shit. So that's a few extra hundred a month. That's like my bills, and then food. If I'm here, okay, I gotta pay for my own food. But if I'm working on the road, which is possible, then there's gonna be a per diem in there, which is nice. It's nice. Pays for your shit. Have I spent 30K? No. How many roommates? Right now, two. Right now, two roommates. There's like the homeowner, and there's I got another roommate. So yeah, so I'm starting work tomorrow, guys. Never did it before. Never cut grass with a remote control before. I'll be doing that. I'll get all my PPE out, my hard hat. I think they're giving a vest. I think they're giving me a vest, but I'm gonna still bring my high vis sweaters and stuff. I got my boots. I got. I'm not using chemicals, but I got safety glasses. I got clear ones and I got sunglass ones. So if I ever need coveralls, I got a full fucking coverall suit. I got two of them actually. One's like bright orange and the other one's blue. So if I happen to be in a place that doesn't require high vis, the blue one, but usually they do. Blue one, and they're both like electrostatic shit. I don't know, whatever. Doing paid favors, no. Tomorrow I'm cutting grass. Tomorrow and Friday is the plan. I do still have to confirm with my boss. He said if he doesn't text me, which he'll just check for me to text him. And this job is in Cornwall, so I can just bike there. I don't need to. Yeah, he told me what's up. All right, where to go. So I just gotta find out what time I gotta be there. I have to bring a lunch. I gotta bring a lunch with me, so I'm gonna have to go do a little bit of groceries later. I think I'm gonna stick with. I think I'm gonna stick with luncheon meat sandwiches. Couple luncheon meat sandwiches, banana, strawberries. Right now, at Walmart are only like $2 for a fucking thing. So maybe bring some strawberries. I mean, have a protein shake in the morning with my breakfast, just like bacon and eggs. Take my vitamins. Should maybe get some like sunblock. That would probably be a wise investment. The cheapest sunblock I can find will help me. I'm fair, you know what I mean? I'm fair. Like I burn it, even though I'm wearing long sleeve. Well, okay. That sounds delicious. Back salad, front blunt, but I don't, I don't, I don't have an ice pack. I don't have an ice pack, so I don't want to bring I don't want to put mayo on my sandwiches. But that does sound delicious. No, I'm probably maybe gonna bring like a mustard container with me, just so it doesn't get all soggy and shit. I'll like put the mustard on like before I eat it, not when I make it. Frozen fruit, yeah, yeah, that's not a bad idea. I'm gonna need, yeah. Well, I got Tupperware. My lunch kit's pretty big, like it's like this big. Where is it? It's over there. These boots, I got size 10, but maybe I should have got size 9 for the rubber boots. I'm not sure. They're a little bit big, but I'm just gonna wear thicker socks. And like I didn't try them with pants on, so like my pants will be in there as well. So whatever. I haven't used rubber boots in a long time, but If they're uncomfortable, then I'll just get new ones after my paycheck. Dijon mustard? No, I would. Again, I'm like right now, my funds are a little low. Okay, I'm being like I gotta conserve. Even mustard itself of any sort is a luxury right now that I gotta weigh against other purchases that I could make because now it's about lasting until the first paycheck. Right, I'm just getting hired this week, and my first paycheck is the following weekend, which is very close to my birthday. And also, I'm playing a show. My band is playing on the Saturday of that weekend. Just saying, that's next weekend. But as far as I can tell, um, I got my orientation. I'll be getting paid for, and I'll get like 2 days of work in this week. And my orientation include getting licensed as a pesticide technician. That's the title. That's what I am. That's my job. But I'm cutting grass with a remote control. And all he said is, "Do you game? Do you game?" I'm like, "God damn, do I game? Fuck yeah, I game. Tetris, motherfuckers. Shit." Which maybe I should game a little bit. Now we got a little time. I don't have a lot of time left before like tomorrow at this time I will be like that's gonna be what I'm doing. All dressed up in my fucking shit, yo. I'll have gloves on. I'm still doing music and live streaming. I'm not really doing. I mean, like, yeah, I'll play guitar and stuff. Oh, well, I am a punk band. Yeah, the punk band is like not doing well though. The drummer's already said that he doesn't have time for this band. So either we're finding another drummer, not a punk drummer, not that easy, or we're not going to be playing anymore. So I'll leave myself available if he wants to. If it's not really my band. More my buddy's band. Like I didn't write any of the songs. I wasn't involved in the production of releasing them. I joined the band when they needed a bassist. So and then they got back together. We played a show. It was their first show in like a year and a half. So and now we're doing a second show, but I don't and we're booked for a third show, but I don't think we're gonna make it. We don't practice a lot, so we'll see. So musically, I was thinking about just putting together a three-piece and doing MC Frosty songs, like with me playing guitar, somebody playing bass, and the drummer. Just do it. I think that's better than my live set with my beats. To tell you the truth, and that's what I used to do with this Countless Hour when I was in a band, Countless Hour. But yeah, we'll see. We can set up a drum kit here and we can jam. So that could happen. What's my donation button? Here. Appreciate that. I'll pin that. Yeah, any donations right now are extremely appreciated and useful. But I'm doing a cash job on Saturday. Right now I'm booked to do a cash job on Saturday, helping somebody move their grandmother that's out of town as well. So my buddy, he's like, me and my dad are moving my grandmother. We could use an extra set of hands, cash job. I'm like, yeah, let's do it. So I'll have a little bit of cash for like lunch next week because that's all I really got to pay for. I'm gonna try and ease up on the smokes because to tell you the truth, like a lot of clients don't like it when you're smoking on their property and shit like that. Like yeah, okay, in designated areas and shit like that, but sometimes those designated areas aren't anywhere near where you're actually working, and you know what I mean, like I'm not saying be out in the field spraying and light a smoke, but go the road or whatever and have a smoke, but like just don't do it. So I'm gonna try and cut down a little bit. We'll see. And if I do smoke, I'm going to continue to smoke like the cheap smokes. That's another habit that I was in last year. Okay. Like I had a source. I had a source for like contraband cigarettes. Okay. And which are the price on them are like $20 or max, sometimes 15, but maximum $25 for a carton of smokes. Whereas buying good cigarettes are like, 17 bucks a pack. So like that's a big expense difference when you're smoking a pack a day. And because you can afford it, for the simple fact that you can afford it. That's how I was. If I still decide like, oh fuck it, I'll just smoke these cheap cigarettes, I'll save a lot of money. I was probably spending, you know what I mean, $500 a month on store bought cigarettes while I was working and while I was on EI. You know what I mean? For most of it. So that's like, that could be used better elsewhere. Drop that expense down to like 50 bucks a month, maybe. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. And also, if I go further and I don't eat or I highly reduce the amount of like takeout. Okay. When I worked last year, guys, that entire 4 months. Okay. So I went from homeless to like living in a tent to being out on the road minimum 5 out of 7 days. And getting at least $1,000 a week, at least. So for those 4 months, I didn't cook one single time. Okay, wait. If you count microwave cooking in the hotel room, I did that maybe twice. And there was a couple times where I went to the grocery store when we were out on the road, and I bought like some like hot granola and some croissants, and I made like a nice little fancy lunch for myself the next day or whatever. Or I would like, maybe keep a little bit of food in the fridge to like make lunches. So yeah, if you count that as cooking, then I did it a couple times. But ultimately I was free breakfast in the morning at the hotels, and then buying takeout or whatever for lunch and supper every day. Except when we were in camp. Yeah, car payment for smokes, exactly. Need to grow tobacco. I don't know about that. My lighters are all out here. I'm just smoking butts. So yeah, guys, I just smoked a joint. That's one thing I do. I don't smoke weed during the week when I'm working. Okay, I don't want to have any type of feeling other than what I'm focused on. You know what I mean? I'll smoke it on Friday if I don't work the weekend. Fine, but also, just in case something happens at a job site where they require you to piss, I don't want to have anything in my system. You know what I mean? So if you smoke it on Friday and you're like not a regular user, it's out by Monday. Maybe not completely out, but enough below the threshold. because you're allowed to have some in you, but just not that much. And you'll definitely pass a mouth swab. You'll definitely pass a mouth if you don't smoke it for 2 days. You'll pass a mouth swab. So. Work time, guys. It's work time. Frosty time is over. It's over for a few months. I'll still stream my show, but that's not really Frosty. Maybe we'll do like, but like, like last year when I was working, I would do like the occasional stream from the hotel. Occasional. I was keeping you guys updated if there was like interesting things going on with work. I'll still do that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't mind coming on and like giving you guys a report of how things are doing. But like, yeah, work time. Feels good. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get some blisters on my feet. I'm pretty sure it's gonna happen. I got like minor blisters on my hands, like a little bit, like from biking the other day, like a little bit right under the ring. I got a little bit over here. The palms of my hand hurt already, but that's okay. No pain, no gain. It's true. And all I'm saying, guys, is I remember last year when I started working from being like homeless. When I started working from being homeless, and I had to like fill the first tank. You know what I mean? I never did it. They just give me verbal instructions on how to do it. It's not that hard. You know what I mean? You just got to take safety precautions and do it. But that was all learning. That was all a learning phase. So I'm just, reintroducing with myself into a new company. There's going to be a learning curve, but I'll be fine. Nothing I can't do. And like I take that shit seriously. Like I try to do my best. You know what I mean? Whatever they're doing, I try to do it well. Just the way I am. And you gotta like, when you're working with other people, you gotta like judge what the pace is going of everybody. You don't want to be going faster than everybody else. Yeah, you don't want to be that guy. Everybody could be that guy, but you don't want to do that unless you find out you're not doing it quick enough for the customer satisfaction or the company's satisfaction. If someone tells you like, why the fuck did that take you guys so long? Then next time you go a little bit faster there, bud. That's where it goes. I am that guy. When someone tells me I'm not doing it right, is to fix it. Just be nice about it when you tell me, That's the only thing I ask. It was okay when I worked with the other company because it was my buddy who was my boss. So he can tell me shit, like in any way, and I'm cool with it, and we can be honest that way. That's the best. When you're like cool with your boss and you just talk like if they want to fucking like cuss you out or something, not take it seriously, you know what I mean? Shit like that. That's cool. Whatever. I'm just there. Tell me what to do, and I'll fucking do it, bud. You're paying me? Sweet. Let's go. But I earned my orientation money this week, bud. I biked a total. Okay, there was breaks. But I was on my bicycle a total of 4 hours. And I would say I was pedaling about 3 hours of that. Okay? Like, that wasn't easy, guys. Just to make sure I showed up on time for that job. In the rain, bro. In the rain. Like, I understand. I put myself in some challenging positions. Not everybody would want to live in a tent. You know what I mean? Not anybody would do that. Like, people are calling me crazy and insane for biking that fucking far. Like, my friends are telling me that, who I'm telling them this. They're like, you're wild, And I'm fucking just doing it, but because I have to. And I didn't want to impose on anyone else to drive me out there. I'm like, this is my my fucking situation. I gotta do it. So, and I can do it. It's not gonna be easy. I knew it wasn't gonna be easy. The bike I'm using is not good. You know what I mean? Like, like it's not like it's like a 90s, maybe 2000 CCM, but like there's nothing fancy about it. Nothing fancy. Another e-bike. Yeah, I would consider that if it turns out that I cannot get to work effectively, then like I gotta catch up a bit here. So there are a few paychecks here dedicated to like previous debts or previous obligations. You know what I mean? But after that, I think I'll have a ride to work though. But I'm just saying, if that was the case, it is a much better alternative. Like it only took like an hour probably of biking total, and I could have handled that dirt road like nothing on that fucking e-bike, you know. But that e-bike was like $3,000. So the expensive part of the e-bike is the batteries. So I'm still, you know, and like I probably I don't know if I'd be able to even make that ride on maybe on one charge with one battery, maybe, and I'd have to charge it up while I'm there. Anyway, yeah, an e-bike. Yeah, to make that ride with the e-bike would have been nothing. I did so much e-biking, so like yeah, like I don't think that goes away really when you like move your feet. Like I was pedaling on the e-bike, so I was always going like that, and those are like, you know, trips to Montreal, back fucking Ottawa, Brockville, back to Kingston, like you know, going out. I was biking a lot with that. When I was in Newfoundland, you know, biking out to the fucking like across the coastline, fucking biking up to the fucking like shroom spot and whatever. Like those were pretty long rides. Just saying. Like my legs were still kind of tired after fucking all that biking, but this was way more tiring. Like I'm starting to feel blisters in my feet already. Like, yeah. So you know what I mean. I'm not going to commit to buying another e-bike. I don't think I need one. We'll see. We'll see what's up. But that's like another $1,000. So that's like at least. I like. You know, I don't know. But yeah. So now the income is just gonna keep growing. I can keep my food budget pretty low. You know what I mean? Like right now. I've been going like, whew, like I've been buying a little bit of extras, but like $50 a week right now is what my grocery budget. So like, I love it when things that I buy regularly go on sale at the grocery store right now. Like that excites me. When I go to the grocery store and there's like packs of bacon on for $2 instead of $5. Like hell yeah. I don't care if it's Bob's Bacon or Carver's Choice or fucking whatever. If you're to charge me like $2 to $3 a pack, that's good savings. That's half price than what I'm paying before. So uh just this week, Bob's Bacon was fucking $2 a pack. So I grabbed 2 packs. So I eat like 3 to 4 slices of bacon with breakfast. This week I splurged on I eat this is what I eat for breakfast. I eat 2 eggs. I eat like 3 to 4 pieces of bacon. And this week I splurged on English muffins and cheese slices. Okay. So sometimes I buy bread, but not usually. I usually buy buns for glizzies. 5 grams of protein in a fucking glizzy, chicken or regular. So I buy like chicken hot dogs, and like yeah. Anyway, so yeah, so I'll have that for breakfast. So what's that like? It's $4 for a pack of. It's $4 for a pack of eggs, 12 pack. So that's fucking what, just 12. So that's like 30, 35 cents. 35 cents per egg. So 70 cents plus like if Bob's bacon at $2, so there's like 12 slices in there if you're lucky. And so let's say four slices of bacon a day. So that's like $2 is 3 days worth. So that's like 70 cents in bacon right there as well. That's $1.40. And usually I just eat that for breakfast. Sometimes I throw in a potato. So I buy the last thing I bought. They weren't on sale. There was like 5 pound bag for $4. So throw in a potato or two. It's usually like I don't know 20 potatoes in a bag or something. They're small, but like maybe not that many. I don't know. I only took 2 out of this one. This was the bag I bought. Two. Well, it's like 2 weeks ago. No, 1 week ago. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. It's like 14 potatoes. So that's like what? 25 cents a potato or something. So, yeah. So breakfast for under $2. With English muffins, adds a little bit with the cheese. That's like, $2 or $3 for 12 slices. Like, and it's still under $2 for breakfast. And then lunch is usually like hot dogs, or if I buy some meat, I'll make sandwiches. With some fruit during the day, like a couple of bananas, maybe. Or lunch and meat for lunch. And then usually what I buy is chicken for supper. Chicken legs, drumsticks. I get like 12 for like $8. So what's that? Like seven, uh, 70 $1.70 per, not a dollar. So 70 cents or something per chicken leg. So something like that. And I'll eat three. I'll eat 3 of those for supper with like 2 potatoes. That's still under $2. So I'm like $7 to $8 a day in groceries for 3 meals. So that's like around $50 a week. Mega roll. What happened with work? Yeah. So like I'm sure I probably even could have called you Mega Roll, but like I got the word to go into work for orientation like a Monday night. After me contacting them a couple times, like just asking them when my expected start date was. Monday, I got a for sure in. I had to be there the next morning between 7 and 8 for orientation. So I don't drive. Obviously, it's kind of far away. So I fucking biked my ass out there. Took stayed at a buddy's on Monday night and biked the rest of the day in the morning in the rain. And I show up in my raincoat and I'm fucking my buddy's raincoat and I'm fucking on my bike in the middle of buttfuck nowhere. But I did it. I got there and I took the pesticide technician test. So I passed that with flying colors. I got 94%, and now I can work. And I'm starting work tomorrow tentatively. I just gotta contact the guy and see what time I start. And I got all my PPE and everything. I'm cutting grass though tomorrow. I'm cutting grass with a remote control. So usually you just use the YouTube tip thing. Well, yeah, there's the $ in the chat. You can use super chats. You can do super chat that way. Hardcore hypocrite. Just like on a web browser is like a $ like next to the emojis and stuff. I don't know if it's on where is it on the YouTube app? Yeah, they do a bunch of things. So yeah, I'm cutting grass in town. using a remote control. When he told me about first cutting grass, I assumed I was using a push mower, or maybe if I'm lucky, a ride-on mower, and fucking doing it. But even better, he's like, "Do you game?" And I'm like, "Fuck yeah, Tetris, but." And then fucking yeah, exactly. I know. Yeah, I'm getting, and then I think next week it's spring. So dollar sign, yeah, the dollar thing, the dollar icon here. If you're on mobile, right there, or it's in chat, the chat box for super chats. Oh, that's cool. Hell yeah. I am looking for another fucking rolling paper here that I can use to roll up a fucking cigarette butt. Roll cigarette butts. So yeah, anyway, that's good. I'm going back to work tomorrow. I did what I had to do. I got myself a little bit of exercise. I needed it. You know what I mean? I needed that. I needed to push myself just in preparation for the actual job. I highly doubt any physical activity associated with this job is going to be more difficult than what I did this week. Like biking, like 3 hours. It was 4 hours total out biking on the road on a shitty bike. Just envision that in the rain, going down a dirt road with the mud slowing me down. And I was not expecting that. I was pissed. I was like, fuck. But I left myself enough time to get there on time. They gave me an hour window to show up. Thank God. They weren't like, be here at this time. Because I would have had to be an hour early just to But they gave me an hour window. So I tried to get there for 7 a.m., but they said I could be there before 8. So, all right. Yeah, it was remote control. Yeah. So that's cool. Shit. That's cool. I'll mind that. But I still gotta be all dressed up. I gotta be all dressed up in my gear. Hard hat, steel toe boots, glasses, safety glasses, um, high visibility wear. See, this is what's gonna happen. Okay. So last year when I worked for the company, okay, they designated new employees. Like normally high visibility wear is like orange. Okay. But I have the yellow one. Okay, hold on. Because that's what the company last year did. They designated the new guys with yellow high vis gear instead of orange. Okay. That's usually how it is. Look, one second. So I got this color of gear. This is a t-shirt. I don't think I've ever worn this. Maybe once. When you're spraying, you don't want to wear t-shirts. So even if it's really hot out, you want to have your arms protected. So you could wear a sweater underneath this, I suppose, but no, I have a. So I have this one. I just washed. Yeah, just watch it. So it's got like an X on the back. But normally, shit, Megaro. Yeah, like he hired me. He hired me like over 2 months ago. So this is where. So what's gonna happen? I'm just saying, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna show up with this like weird high vis, basically. What I should do. Okay, guys, what I should do is show up in my full coveralls, electrostatic, fucking boom boom. Fuck you, fuck the heat. I'm ready. Let's go. Like, you know what I'm saying? I should show up and. I should show up in this uniform. This is what I'm talking about, the orange shit. You know? This makes me look professional. My goggles? Okay, hold on. Let me find them. Yeah, it's all my work stuff. This is actually not that bad. It gets very sweaty in here on a fucking hot day, I'll tell you that. Did I even wash it? I think I did wash it. Okay. Before I stored it. I think I did. And my rubber boots. My goggles. You know, I mean, why not, right? I'm fully protected. I'm not gonna. I told the guy I'm not gonna wear my my piercing, just in case. You can get caught on shit. Just in case. Safety first, guys. Safety first. My goggles. Let's see if I can find them here. I don't need those tomorrow. Yeah, no, I don't think I have goggles. I don't think I have a goggles. No idea where my goggles are, but my safety goggles. No idea where I probably left those. I probably left those in the truck, to tell you the truth. Because I was like, I don't need them. Because I went from spraying. To fire protection. And you don't need safety goggles when you're doing fire protection at the other job. So, but I do have these. I have dark ones, and I also have these. Get a high vis vest. They supply a vest. They said that. They supply a vest. Oh, where's my heart at? This never fits on me properly, to tell you the truth. Overalls, yeah. I saw a deer yesterday, or was that yesterday? On Monday when I was biking. So we had these. We were working on the railroad. I don't need these right now. At night, we were working on the railroad at night. So these were reflectors, just in case, for extra safety. I can take them off. I don't need that. Yeah, this is my fucking work gear. I can. So yeah, like I'm gonna show up with the high vis, with the yellow high vis sweater, or maybe like I just feel like I'm going overboard if I wear the coveralls and nobody else has the coveralls and they're all just in a vest. You know, I don't need to overdo it, but it would be pretty cool. But it's gonna be hot. Coveralls are so hot, like drenched in sweat. Oh yeah, I got all my shit. I got gloves too. I think I need gloves. Yeah, gloves are standard in any of these work jobs. Work jobs. Any of these jobs. They're all work jobs, guys. Railroads, but I'm not working on the railroad this year. I work for a different completely company. That company that I was working for, they were called Asplund. Very big company, like $1 billion company, and like they had like railroad contracts for herbicide spraying. So I was basically so anyway, they shut down the local railroad division and other people are running it now. And yeah, so I got fired from that job with along with everybody who worked in that division, a bunch of people. So now I work for a different company that does different stuff. Still herbicide spraying, but still herbicide spraying, but it's foggy. Not on the railroad as much. But yeah, so no spikes. I wouldn't just take one either. Like that wouldn't be easy. Like, I mean, I guess I have driven past a big pile of spikes because we would spray the yard as well as the rails, like the rail yard, where they keep all the fucking shit where the basically like a little station. Anyway, spray all that too. But yeah. But I got some certification, a little low level. I'm a pesticide technician. That's what I am. I also do whatever the company tells me to do, because then I'll do it. I don't know what that could be, but probably in the same genre of work, like cutting grass. That's what I'm doing tomorrow. That is in the same genre to me as vegetation control. And vegetation control is in a larger category of pest control. As in, weeds are one of the many type of undesirable things people want on their property, just like rats and wasps and things like that. So I just can't like make the decisions on what to do. I can't even suggest them. I just do what I'm told. They tell me what chemical rate to put in. They would tell me, my supervisor, as in they tell me, what rate to try and achieve, what spray rate to try and achieve. I got to be aware of certain factors like wind. Wind is an important thing when you're using chemicals to be aware of and cognizant of. And sometimes wind isn't consistent. Sometimes you get gusts. Frequently you get gusts. So you have to be aware of this. And you have to, generally, if it gets too windy or there's a frequent wind gusts, you got to stop. Like, you have to stop because gusts can blow the chemical particles like vast fucking distances once it gets up there. Just saying. And you don't want your chemical that you're using on this day to show up on some farmer's field somewhere else and somehow take out some of his crop, because they will test that if they're unhappy with it, and that is not cool. So you gotta know what you're doing a little bit. And I'm just saying a farm. But even anybody's property who didn't ask to be fucking herbicided, you gotta do it. You can not to get it on their property. You know, distances and whatever. You know, you know, you gotta get comfortable with how far your fucking hose sprays, and like do it in a pattern where you have control, kind of, as much as possible. Figure eight, but figure eight is just one way to do it. Some people do go straight across. Wait, Tupac, what up? So yeah. On your skin. Well, if you like, I don't think the chemicals we're using are that dangerous. Here's the important thing is that you read the labels before you use a chemical, okay? And you know, it tells you everything you need to know on what's called a safety data sheet. Now, what I personally do, is when I see that I'm using with a chemical, I go online to the manufacturer's site and I just download the sheet to my phone. So I have it with me at all times. And I read it once I download it. And it will tell me, okay, if you're mixing it, you need to take these precautions. They'll say either splash goggles, nitrile gloves, like whatever. They'll tell you. They'll tell you what to fucking do. Oh, if you're in an enclosed area and you're mixing this, make sure to use a respirator, like whatever the fucking shit is. So you have to read that to know what's up. But generally, yes, you don't want your chemicals going where they're not supposed to. You got to be very aware of water sources, and you have to spray for a certain distance from that kind of shit. But like, that's the kind of stuff that my work instructions will tell me. All that stuff. I just do what I'm told. But I just happen to know stuff. But yes, reading the chemical sheets, you gotta know. It will tell you how it will fuck you up too. You know what I mean? If you inhale it, or if you fucking ingest it, or if it gets on your skin, it'll tell you what to do if it gets on your skin. But generally, you like, they're not that dangerous. You know, it's kind of another reason. Like, I had a bad habit of like, I don't know. I keep my smokes on me while in my pocket while I was working. Like, first off, just the sweat going through my clothes, and like, but then you also have to be careful of the chemical getting on them. Like, it's just an extra thing you gotta be careful of. So like, why? What's the point? I'm like out of rollies. This isn't good. Oh, no. Am I out of rolling paper? So, I got like one where I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this, but I'll try. BK Joe Novak. Why would you trust a chemical company? Yeah, well, whatever. Trusting what you're doing is completely different from doing what you're told so you can earn a paycheck, okay? Yes, you always have the option. To deem something as unsafe or whatever. But you know, they have. I think that the safety measures that they have to prevent you. Oh shit! That should. Hey.
Hardcore Hypocrite donated 20 Canadian dollars through Super Chat. Best of luck tomorrow, brother.
Thank you very much. Very gracious. Very generous. Much appreciated, Hardcore Hypocrite. That will be added to the YouTube income. And that will bring me closer to my $100 required threshold to cash out Super Chats. Thank you. We were at about $70 before, so. Now YouTube does take 50% of Super Chats, but that's okay. That's the deal. It used to be 30%. I don't know why they take 50 now, but they do. But thank you. Very gracious. Very generous. Yeah, BK Joe, I'm working. I'm starting work tomorrow. Frosty time is gone. Frosty time is like gone. So I'm back to work mode. My priority is making money. I want to work as much as I can. I want to make as much of that overtime dollars as I can. I want to live as cheap as I can. I want to do the things that I want to do the things that cost money in life. You know what I mean? And one of those things is hopefully bringing my girlfriend down for a month so she can with her son so she can get used to living being down here, so whether I'm working or not, which I will be working. Okay, that's going to probably cost me like $3,000 at least. I can't even roll a fucking cigarette here. There's no glue on this paper. Fuck, there must be another paper on the floor somewhere. Let me just see if I can just twist it to stay together and hold it in the right spot. I think I got this. Now I gotta light it. Oh, that's sweet, sweet tobacco. Shit, I'm losing it. Whatever. Ow. I cannot take the money out. No. No, the Streamlabs I can right away. It comes to me right away. But that money, no, I can't take it out right away. But it's okay. It's money in the bank. Thank you very much. It's very gracious. That's fine. Thank you. And YouTube takes 50% of it, but that's fine too. Thank you. That's what it's there for. So yeah. So as far as Frosty goes, you know what I mean? Like I've been, taking it easy. Everything. I tried to deliver some weird content last weekend or the weekend before with the hair pulling thing, and I actually made an effort to at least go out and talk to a couple people on the street and just like get a weird reaction from me having a fake mustache on while I glued it back on. I thought that was pretty weird, original. Did I watch Triumph and Carney? Not really, no. Would have preferred to buy me a bag of smokes in person. That'd be fucking amazing. But thank you. Okay. I'm probably gonna get a carton of smokes on the weekend. I don't know, something like that. So what should I do here? So yeah, work. I gotta message my boss. So actually, anytime. I'll wait. He said message. After 3. So I'll message him at 3:30. And he'll give me the time to show up. I think if I need any particular I'm just gonna show up. I'm just gonna show up with my yellow high vis. I don't want to wear the whole fucking coveralls. That's a little much, I think. Or maybe it's not. But how's the weather supposed to be tomorrow? That's really the factor. Like, if it was gonna be cold tomorrow, which is never gonna be cold again for the rest of the year. Actually, it's gonna be 13 degrees tomorrow. That's almost coverall. And in the morning, what's it gonna be tomorrow morning? ride there on my bike and my coveralls. God damn. What part of town? I would say like center town, I guess, ish. Yeah, so the morning, yeah, under 10 degrees. Under 10 degrees. Maybe that is coverall. Maybe that is coverall fucking weather. Yeah. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool, actually. I would describe that as a cool day. A cool spring day. I'm gonna use metric. You're near Walmart? Okay, I can be Walmart probably in like fucking 15 minutes if you want. Go to Walmart. I'm not gonna stream it though. I'm not gonna stream it. I'm just gonna put this stream on. I'm gonna put this stream on hold, and I'm gonna just go take a little walk. You tell me when to meet at Walmart, and I'll be there. I don't have a lighter either. Just saying. I'm like using the last of the fluid out of these fucking lighters I got. But any light source would help. um, so I'm a working man, guys. I know it still probably shocks people. But yes, yes. I worked June, July, August, almost 4 whole months consecutively without missing a day last year. Then I had 4 months of EI. I've been like broke for the last 2 months. Now the income is coming back in. Finally. I told you guys I'm not going to go on welfare. I probably should have went on welfare. That would have given me like an additional like $1,400 if I would have went on welfare, but I didn't. I didn't. Okay. Great value. Yeah. Giant Tiger also has their own brand called Giant Value. Pretty good too. I got some peanut butter around here from there. I was dipping my strawberries in peanut butter last night. $2 box of strawberries from Walmart, and yeah, it takes me about 15 minutes too. So, how about 3:30? How about 3:30? I'll leave here in like 10 minutes. You just gotta find me because I don't know who you are. I'm not bringing my camera. I'm not bringing my phone. I'll just put this. I'll put this on BRB mode, and I'll be wearing my hat. I'm wearing this. I'm wearing this. I'm wearing that. McDonald's. Okay. Cobra Kai. Okay. Don't stab me or anything. All right. Um. So yeah, guys. Yeah. So like last year, if we add, okay, this is what I'm saying, guys. Okay, just making the bare minimum $23 an hour at like in Ontario, it's like 44 hours a week before overtime. Okay, so let me get the calculator out. 23 times 44 is $1,012. Okay, taxes that they'll take off on that. Okay, that is like that's like that's like making 52 grand a year as far as the tax system is concerned. So that's like a second bracket or so. So it's about 20% that they take off, something like that. Okay, so that leaves me with like $800 when you take fucking EI payments and CPP payments, and I'll probably get 4% back on that so that's $40 with vacation pay, unless I ask them to accrue it, which I won't. I'll just say pay me out every week. But stand up. Cool, hardcore hypocrite. I'll see you there in 23 minutes. So yeah, just that. But like I'm just saying, it's all about that overtime. It's all about that overtime to make the good money. Like I've had weeks at the other place where I grossed more than $2,500 that week. That's the same as making 100 grand a year for that week. I'm just saying they tend to take off a lot of taxes. Though. Like fuck, it's true. But anyway, so I'm not exactly sure how the overtime works at this place or whatever. So I don't know. Like let's say I work 400 hours of regular time last year. So what did I say? It was just under 4 months. So let's see. But last year I was working in Quebec. So in Quebec, it's anything over 40 hours is overtime. So that's how I was getting it last year. But anyway, let's just say I worked 18 weeks or something. So times 18. That's 720 hours. I'd have to check my ROE or my pay stub. Actually, I have my last pay stub. Actually, I'll tell you right now exactly how much I worked last year. There we go. Okay, so last year I worked 625 hours of regular time, which brought me in $13,000. I worked 246 hours of overtime, so almost half. I thought it was like 70% more, but I guess not. It was like 40% more. So that brought me in another $7,500. Okay. I also got, so this is in under 4 months. I also got $4,000 in per diem. So that's $50 a day. That's non-taxable. So my taxable income was like wait, what was this? Oh, yeah, holiday pay. That's not much. Um, Vacation pay was another like $1,000. So yeah, I grossed like in between 25 and 26. and only 21K was taxable of that. But then I got another $18,000 from the government. Sorry, $9,000 from the government for EI when I got laid off, because seasonal, you can't spray weeds in the winter. Get laid off. As long as you worked enough hours to qualify for EI, you get EI for X amount of time. I got 18 weeks at $500 a week. So that started in October. So I was basically 2.5 months of that. So that's like an extra. So anyway, all in all, I made from working 4 months last year, I made about 30. So 9 plus 21 plus 4 plus 35 grand. 35 grand last year for working 4 months, basically. And I paid I paid somewhere in between $1,000 and $2,000 tax, something like that. I was able to claim some MC Frosty stuff as expenses, and so that brought down my taxable rate. BT, yeah, there was some good weeks, 90-hour weeks. I had like a 90-hour week, like maybe twice. I had like an 85-hour week. So yeah, and there was also weeks, probably 3 weeks out of that, I didn't have to worry about food at all. It was included with the camp that I was staying at. So shit like that is awesome. Like 3 real square meals per day, and as much as you want, you know. Like, oh, make me a poutine, and fucking if you happen to be up at 10 o'clock at night, but you know. On this job, I don't think I'll be working at any camps, but you never know. It seems like mostly hotel stays type stuff if we're on the road, which we will be. Like, these companies have contracts all over. I'm just working in Ontario this time. I believe last year was all Quebec. This time is Ontario. So. Yeah, I gotta put up a little message here that says BRB. Eddie M, what up? Yeah, I'm just gonna go to the store. Hardcore Hypocrite said you're gonna donate a pack of smokes to me, which helps, really helps. So I'm gonna go to the store. Takes me a little bit to get there, but I'll be there. It's too close. It's too close, really, for me to like take you guys out mobile with me, because it's gonna be fucking. I don't want to expose anybody either. So it's like, yeah. I'll be right back. All right, guys. Let me play some. MC Frosty music for you while I'm gone. I'll just. What should I play? 21 minutes. What's my longest album? Fake Break, maybe? 24 minutes. B-sides and rarities. 31 minutes. That's like perfect. Okay, we'll play that. No ads. I'll be right back, guys.
Yeah. Let's get fucking dirty right here. Trolling 2018, Ruin Life crew bitch.
Take a shot on the comment block. A smug motherfucker's out there and he's waving his cock. He's talking books, yeah. He's all about reading, thinking he's smart, defiantly deceiving. So I make a joke about his autocorrect, that he should read a dictionary. Now my dick's erect. Come on, had to get personal. This whole direct. When you be fucking with Frosty, there's just one option to select. I don't do this for fame. I be giving shame to all the punk motherfuckers who be tagging my name, spreading the truth they claim. Motherfucker think he know the about, so I gave him shame. You don't know who you're fucking with. That fact right there goes to prove your ignorance, which, as you stated, leads to arrogance. Now I'ma troll your bitch ass to ensure compliance. Did you need to read a book to learn how to wipe your ass? So if you eat too many beans, you're gonna get gas. Did you read about what it takes to eat good pussy? You probably did, you fucking wussy. The best way to learn is through experiments. The scientific method is fucking common sense. Reading books is simply a form of observance. The true nature of information can't be transferred by text, but you make assumptions about others' experience, and that makes you a fucking asshole. A big fuck you. I do what I think. I be giving shame to all the punk motherfuckers who be tagging my name, spreading the truth they claim. Motherfucker think he know the about, so I gave him shame. I don't do this for fame. I be giving shame to all the punk motherfuckers who be tagging my name, spreading the truth they claim. Motherfucker think he know the about, so I gave him shame. Fuck these bitches. Fuck it. Fed up with
this pop shit. Can't take the waste. A taste of time on my tongue. Lost in haste, flung, grubby hands in fun. Glass, traps, grass and undone. Someone of you claps back, but gasp, it's unsung. Never says his word that's bound to be wrung around your neck like a noose, bound and dumb. How damn come? And no, I ain't a man that's just sour, not a fan of the hour. Life's not just peace, love, and flowers. In your case, it's amateur hour.
Tripping balls, psychedelic walls, skin starts to crawl. Be popping when you hit the stroll, feel it in your soul, out of motherfucking control. Pop a couple and you're on your way, get ready for the ride, it's a spiritual holiday. Take a peek into the other side, become the vibes, embrace what you will find. You know it's on when you're getting warm, your body's getting ready to weather the storm. Smoke a split to help it catch a bit. Have a laughing fit, you want some more of it. You realize you're tripping balls, psychedelic walls, skin starts to crawl. Be popping when you hit the stroll, feel it in your soul, out of motherfucking control. So you decide to pop a couple more. Now it's gonna hit you like the hammer of Thor. Before you know you're lying on the floor, crying like a baby for what you have in store. Hitting hard, you think you're gonna die. You just keep asking, oh why? Did you really need to fuck with this shit? All you really wanted was a little trip. You realize you're tripping balls, psychedelic walls, skin starts to crawl. Be popping when you hit the stroll, feel it in your soul, out of motherfucking control. You realize you're tripping balls, psychedelic walls, skin starts to crawl. Popping when you hit the stroll, feel it in your soul, out of motherfucking control. Tripping balls, psychedelic walls, skin starts to crawl. Be popping when you hit the stroll, feel it in your soul, out of motherfucking control. You realize you're tripping balls, psychedelic walls, skin starts to crawl. Be popping when you hit the stroll, feel it in your soul, out of motherfucking control. Coming down is such a relief. Hit you so hard it changed your beliefs. Suddenly you know there's a God that connects us all. It's called life, it's called love.
Asshole, I respond, you're a cunt. You wanna get knocked up? I won't give you no run.
cause I just wanted to leave. Then I boot it in my arm to vaccinate your disease.
Now I'm alone, I have nowhere to go. I got a pipe in my hand with a little bit of blow. It's like I'm trapped in a cell that once was a home. Take a quick puff and I'm jonesing a hoe. So I throw my gear, sneak out the window. Meet up with Frosty, re-up my yayo. I never look back, but bitch you should know I love my fucking drugs more than your fucking hole.
Never near, 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 never here, never near, never here, never near, never here, never near, never here.
Bitch, you're not the love of my life.
I'm so confused about the drugs I take.
The love of my life.
I'm so amused by the love we made.
Not the love of my life.
We seem complete with the life we fade.
Not the love of my life.
My stash depletes, now we need a break.
The love of my life.
Never cheated before, you made me a whore. Sluts I adore, we always fuck on the floor. I spread them legs wide open while you're at home. Open, I know that you're hoping that I'm not out groping on some big ass titties. Not like your itty bitties, I know you feel shitty, but I'm fucking like bang bang jitty, but I'm fucking like jitty jitty bang bang jitty jitty bang bang jitty jitty bang bang never jitty bang bang never jitty bang bang.
Bitch, you're not the love of my life.
You're so confused about the drugs I take.
The love of my life.
I'm so amused by the love we made.
Not the love of my life.
We seem complete with the life we fade.
Not the love of my life.
My stash depletes, now we need a break.
The love of my life. And just the moment you step out your fucking front door, you're gonna realize you're nothing. You're nothing to me. You're nothing to no one unless you live your life truly and positively. You want to be a good person. You want to be someone and strive for something. Get off your fucking ass and do it. Don't depend on other people. Don't depend on your mother. Don't depend on your brother. Don't depend on your father. Don't depend on me. You're not the love of my life.
You're so confused about the drugs I take.
The love of my life.
I'm so amused by the love we made.
Not the love of my life.
We seem complete with the life we fade.
Not the love of my life.
My stash depletes, now we need a break.
The love of my life.
Yo, it's one right on the mic. You try to look at me and I'ma punch you. Fight, put you in submission, tickle, tickle till you tap. I will always get it done. I'm Tommy Pickles to this rap. Cracking knuckles as I count 'em. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dodge a punch first before I pound 'em. Don't drink, kids. Arrive alive. Pop, pop. Fizz, fizz. Pop, pop. Fizz, fizz. Pop, pop. Fizz, fizz. Pop, pop. Fizz, fizz. Pop off the top of this soda fizz. These people square, Mr. Men and Little Miss. And if that ain't fair, then I don't know what is. Whole damn world dang gone on the fritz. Cats chase dogs, leashes on owners. Social justice warriors holding their boners. Tippy typing up on Twittergram, trying to figure out which one's the winner, man. Got a virgin signal, enough time for damn dinner, man. Gotta let the world know I'm not a sinner, man. Trust me, I'm the pick of the litter, man. Trust me when I say I'm not a quitter, man. Pop, pop, fizz, fizz. This is what I'm telling, and this is the biz. Living it up at the Ritz. This is what I'm telling, and this is the biz. Pop, pop, fizz, fizz. 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 Pop, pop, fizz, fizz.
Now on the mic, it's MC Frosty. Listening to my rhymes, you'd think I'm a losty. When I pay for bitches, I call them frosted tots. They'll keep me warm till I buy a sexy robot.
Pop, pop, fizz, fizz. Pop, pop, fizz, fizz. Pop, pop, fizz, fizz. Pop, pop, fizz, fizz.
I sing about drugs, but I ain't no thug. When I was a kid, my voice sounded like a rug. Ripping carpet burns in turn, now they'll learn. I have the voice of a DJ like Howard Stern. I dance around in undies that are real crusty. From thinking about girls that are real busty. I pull a slap, slap, jizz, jizz. That's a liquid from my dick, but it ain't whiz.
Pop, pop, fizz, fizz. 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 Pop, pop, fizz, fizz.
Comes out like it's a hockey check. I'm told my styles are like Mac and Hop trying to clash. But fuck that, I got the kind of shit to blind a bat. And plus I'm high at that on hydro and a kind of hash. We're living in a garbage heap, but I don't mind the trash. Rapping like a science, so I built the track and chemicals. Headed for the top, yo, all of that's dependable. No, I'm not expendable, I occupy with tentacles. This is for the Asian girls, better hide your genitals. All of them identical like clones, I'm a breed of all. Stormtroopers in the area, defeat them all. Doing Han Solo, I'll be there, you don't need a call. Cause I'm gonna stop all this chaos till police involved. I'm like movie violence, killing on a gloomy island. You need to think you're gonna love confusing diamond. So get fucked with that bar that I blew your mind with. And I'll be happier than Jerry after Newman dying. I'm up in Canada, at least we got a Truman trying. I look above and see the hand that holding humankind in. So pick a new assignment or else you go and lose your mind. And end up looking like a dickhead who couldn't bruise a hymen. Now I'm part of your conspiracy. In your heart, now you're viewing me. But you're never really hearing me. I'm real and now it's clear to me. I figured out today that life is all a vicious cycle. Reagan with a prostitute, Obama fucking Mrs. Michael, following chemtrails. I'm lining up for hits and nitro. I got the world surprised, no one knew I'm this insightful. I'm dropping acid till the world is all a swirling pattern. Shatter rocks, yo, I'll zone out while I'm twirling Saturn. My mind's expanded and I'm stranded in this paradox. I'll go and spit the sickest verse and vanish like a pair of socks. So police can bet and see me winning with a bar shot. I'll take your cheddar when you're sitting on the bar top. I got the type of shit that's gonna make a star drop. Setting off alarms like the days I used to car hop. I fucking lost soul, drugs have been my gospel. A hip-hop Picasso that was taken like an hostile. Say that they're a pussy like the spot I let my cock go. So let me bump like it's going in your nostrils. I'm making hits like a pill press, a bill, yes. The drugs have brought me down, but most depth is still left. The bills checks, no glamour, but I still flex. I swear to God, I bring a sound that can kill stress. I feel blessed, check the fridge and there's some sandwich meat. So all I need's a little bread and they can manage me. I'll throw the mustard on, bust the corn and plant a beat. I'll crank the loop until my neighbors wanna damage me. My rent's late, my place is always hot boxes full of dirty clothes and I'm noisier than pop rocks. Plus the way I spit, you think I'd have a hot spot, but no, my internet's a block from the cross crosswalk. I'm not a hot jock, no weeks in a pair of jeans. So come and help me soak a Care Bear and kerosene. I'll light it up cause your whole game's embarrassing. Lesson burn, but hey, that was fun. Now I'm part of your conspiracy. In your heart, now you're fearing me. But you're never really hearing me. I'm really now it's clear to me. Stop your fascination, listen, station, vaccinated, saving native, chase you blazing, facing people with amazing speeches, demonstrating great impression for the ones who stayed and waited for the day you say you made it. Mama for the way you laid it. Yeah, I spit rhymes. Yeah, I wash dishes. Yeah, I did crime. And yeah, I got bitches. It's the life I chose. It's for the mics I hold. It's for trying to squeeze my life in a bite-sized mold. You get it? I just write rhymes. It's the enemy. It's the enemy that's holding in the wind of me. But this energy has got me on a winning streak. So I'ma go with it up until the finish me. I got the type of shit that always raise the roof up. I got the type of spit that'll make your girl get huge puff. Two sluts, two butts. They both say I'm too nuts. They call me for a few puffs and always play my new stuff. It's hard to believe that I'm on start to achieve. I'll smoke so much weed I strip the tar in my cheek. I'm a Darson on beats that's been marked in the streets. So I'll hop on your feet and turn your part to a piece. I'm a star, you're a geek, and you can't connect the constellation. You think you're safe, Paul, but I detect the combination. So I'ma take all and I respect the nomination. It's been a great ride, but I forget the conversation. So please, stop acting like a bitch's pack. If you were everywhere, I'll step on you like pigeon crap. Call that music, but believe me, man, it isn't rap. You're just a blind man that's trying to get his vision back. I'm at my peak, this summit's like a valley to me. Hear me speak, and everyone will rally to me. I raise the heat like Trey just brought Cali to me. Take the streets, come on down and tell me how we should be. Now I'm part of your conspiracy. In your heart, now you're viewing me. But you're never really hearing me. I'm real and now it's clear to me. Now I'm part of your conspiracy. In your heart, now you're viewing me. But you're never really hearing me. I'm real and now it's clear to me.
Yo, check it out. Another day I'm looking to get high. Stay out of my way when I'm walking on the street. Watch it, don't get beat. I'm looking for some money, hope you got somebody. Talking money, not somebody. Gonna need your boys to take this man. I'm looking for some drugs in hand. Watch me while I take a stand. High until the fucking end. High is my best friend. And my best friend is confidence. Confidence is key. I'll do drugs for my whole life.
Want some drugs, from DMC Frosty for some love. Got some coke, shrooms, weed. Got some ecstasy, gonna get you right fucked up. You're in luck, I got enough in case you're stuffed. For an 8-ball, a trip or a puff. You're gonna snort that shit, you're gonna smoke that shit. You're gonna pop that shit, you're never done with it. Whatever it takes to get you high as a kite. Living your life pretending that everything is alright.
I'll do drugs for my whole life. I'll do drugs until I die. I'll do drugs for my whole life. I'll do drugs until I die. So I'ma go and get some speed. It's guaranteed that I will reach my fantasies. PCP, shrooms and LSD. Coke is what is getting me. Why don't we get high and see on anything that's cheap? Or even free, something from the bathroom sink. Don't matter what you see, just pretending everything's alright. Doing drugs until I die, hopefully it's not tonight. Hopefully. I'll do drugs for my whole life. I'll do drugs until I die. I'll do drugs for my whole life. I'll do drugs until I die. I'll do drugs.
Start the night off right, head into the show. Cash is tight, so we're drinking before we go. Gonna get fucked up, then we're leaving. One sip too many, now I'm heaving. I hit the floor right beside the toilet bowl. Made a mess, you got my brand new polo. A change of clothes, that's what I'm needing. The room starts spinning, hit my head, now I'm bleeding. The cut is deep, it looks like an emergency. Clean the wound, bandage with some urgency. You lift me up even though I'm real heavy. I need mouthwash, time to chug another baddie.
Start the night off right, cash is tight, scope and sprite. Listerine makes me beat, so pour me some of that minty green. Start the night off right, cash is tight, scope and sprite. Listerine makes me beat, so pour me some of that minty green. Start the night off right, cash is tight, scope and sprite. Listerine makes me beat, so pour me some of that minty green.
Take a swig, gargle it, swish it up, swallow it. Ooh, that minty, minty green. Fresh breath, save money, keep my mouth clean. Take a swig, gargle it, swish it up, swallow it. Ooh, that minty, minty green. Fresh breath, save money, keep my mouth clean. Start the night off right, head into the show. Cash is tight, so we're drinking before we go. Gonna get fucked up, then we're leaving. One sip too many, now I'm heaving. Start the night off right, head into the show. Cash is tight, so we're drinking
is tight, scope and sprite. Listerine makes me neat, so pour me some of that minty green. Start the night off right, cash is tight, scope and sprite. Listerine makes me beat, so pour me some of that minty green. Start the night off right, cash is tight, scope and sprite. Listerine makes me beat, so pour me some of that minty green.
Take a swig, gargle it, switch it up, swallow it. Ooh, that minty, minty green. Fresh breath, save money, keep my mouth clean. Take a swig, gargle it, switch it up, swallow it. Ooh, that minty, minty green. Fresh breath, save money, keep my mouth clean.
Start the night off right, cash is tight, scope and sprite. Listerine makes me beat, so pour me some of that minty green. Start the night off right, cash is tight, scope and sprite. Listerine makes me beat, so pour me some of that minty green. Start the night off right, cash is tight, scope and sprite. Listerine makes me beat, so pour me some of that minty green.
Ooh, that minty, minty green. Fresh breath, save money, keep my mouth clean.
Feeling all alone at midnight, got a devil inside of me. Trying to fight it, I can't let it out. Pocket full of cash, getting paid, making money. Plenty ways to spend it, getting high, buying honeys. But that's not what this song is about. Got another bad habit that degenerates me. Whacking off, tracking off, yeah, masturbating. Only takes a couple minutes, I'll explain the best way I know how. Memory and fantasy of you stimulates me. Sucking me, fucking me, a pussy gyrating. So I do it, then I leave it, make my dick slick. And I'm ready to start stroking it now. Yeah. Coming straight at ya. Cocks rock hard, yeah, my dick's real veiny. Come thunderstorm a brewing, it's about to get rainy. It's my third time today, like a can I can spray. Or like a skunk with my junk, I funk it up like a celibate monk. Just in case you're curious, I stroke it real furious. Not cause I'm in a hurry, I just take my pleasure serious. Pressure builds, eruption like a volcano. Unclog the pipes like a bottle of Drano. Heavy breathing, my legs go numb. Time to blow a massive load, yeah, I'm ready to come. My grip gets tighter like I'm choking a fighter. Orgasm exciter, I'm a sperm expediter. I let out a moan, maybe it's more of a groan. At the moment of bliss, aim for the ceiling, but I missed. I made a beautiful mess, it's all over my chest. Now I'm alone and missing you, cause baby, yo, pussy's the best. Manipulation, self-gratification. Spanking the monkey, I'm a very punk junkie. Cruising forward, music, a gooey conclusion. I'll be slacking it back and I'll be wanking it stick. And I'll be sucking my stick, I'll be milking my dick. Orgasm spasm, I'll be creaming some semen. Producing my juice, form of self-abuse. It's a midnight masturbate. MC Frosty gonna motherfucking ejaculate.
Arbit. Holy shit, guys. The generosity of people never ceases to amaze me. Thank you very much to Thank you very much to Hardcore Hypocrite. Bought me a pack of smokes. A pack of smokes. Okay. A lighter. A lighter. What else is in here? Some papers so I can roll my butts. Okay. And he's like, you want to do some groceries? So I'm like, okay. So he bought me 2 bags of chips. Bought me some luncheon meat. For my fucking lunches the next couple days. So nice, so gracious, so generous. Some luncheon meat. Some bread. Some bread for my lunches. Some mustard. Some mustard for my sandwiches. And a fucking chicken for supper tonight, bud. Fuck yeah. Roast chicken, bud. That's lunch and supper right there. I should eat that right now. Thank you so much, Hardcore Hypocrite. Very nice. Just so you guys know, I do know him. I shouldn't even be divulging his gender. I do know them. Yeah. No, that's very nice. Fuck yeah. I'll have a smoke. Where did I put those smokes? Where did I just put those? There. Ah, very nice. Oh, it's crazy. It's crazy because they've been watching me for a while. And you know what I mean? When the local identity, I know, like maybe in the past they've said stuff that might have indicated they were from the region. No, it's luncheon meat is canned chicken. It's canned chicken. So I start work tomorrow. Oh, I gotta text my boss right now. 4:00. So maybe they texted me. Yeah, but no, it's crazy. It's crazy to like to now know that somebody who knows me is a viewer. You know, that's cool. That's cool. Not too many of my friends watch my streams. To tell you the truth, I smoke a lot. You know, he's been involved with MC Frosty. You know, there's my buddy Jesse. He watches a while. There's my buddy Nigel. He tunes in once in a while. But other than that, obviously Heartbeats. But other than that, like, there's not too many people that I know of that watch me. Tyler, what up? Okay, I got a message. Okay, I'll be a little more casual in my texting now that I'm in. He might end up calling me here. I'll put you guys on mute. Tentatively it's tomorrow. I just texted my boss. Because he told me to text him if I didn't hear from him after 3. So just texted him. Maybe he'll call. Maybe he'll just text back. And yeah, I had my orientation on Tuesday. I biked to the place. Fucking 4 hours of biking. Like there's breaks in there, but 4 hours on the, like from start to finish. It's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Fuck, I'm gonna eat some of this chicken, bud. That smoke was delicious. Hell yeah. Fucking, I had breakfast / lunch with like protein. This will be good. Oh, it's hot. It's hot. Woo! It's like fucking Christmas dinner up in this bitch. Look at that. Ooh, it's still steaming. Yummy. Yeah. I eat that while it's hot, but way better than cooking my own chicken legs. It's too hot though. I gotta put it down for a second. Hell yeah. Oh, it's clipping? Sorry. I'll turn it down. There. Is that better? Yeah, I have a job officially. I'm a pesticide technician. But this company does other things. So tomorrow I am cutting grass with like remote controlled cutting grass for a company around here. And that's Friday as well. And then next week I'm pretty sure I'm spraying. So I also have a side job. I have a side job on Saturday helping my buddy move. So that'll be like 50 to $100. Mike has a whisper in it. Okay, I can turn it down. I'll turn it down a bit. There we go. Turn this up a bit more. There. Won't clip as bad there. That should be okay. Is that good? Is that better? We're good? Oh, the meat in the square can, the luncheon meat? Yeah. Right here. Great value. Luncheon meat. Put that on with some mustard on a bun. We're good to go. Make a few of those. Make like 3 or 4 of those per day. That's good. Well, I can make like 4 out of that can, and then there's another can too. Yeah. No, yeah, I lowered my levels. I have my mixer here. That's a little bit of a clip right there. Yeah. I got cranked in my ears. So yeah. Let's wait for the word. Yeah, they wouldn't have given me the testing if they didn't hire me. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm just ripping this apart, but savage. Gotta get that skin on there. Oh no, chicken juice. Get it up. It's still hot. I'm gonna just wait. God, the skin's too. I need a fork or a knife or something. Give me this fork. There we go. There we go. Mm. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 23 per hour. So that's more than the last company I was with. But I'm working like locally tomorrow, so there's no per diem or anything. Assuming that they need me tomorrow. Like, that's what he said. That was his plan. Thursday. Told me to text him. No, I'll probably bike to work tomorrow. It's not that far. And if I need to get out to the office, they'll give me a ride. There's people from Cornwall who work there, so he'll either set me up with someone because he's got work trucks. Like people take the work trucks home, so he can kind of like ask them to pick me up and shit on the way. You know, not a problem. And then when I get my license, my license where I can drive alone in August, well, it'll be for a couple months, you know, whatever. But I'll be able to drive. He'll give me a truck to drive home. You know, that's all right. That'll be helpful. Yeah, but I mean, it is. I want to prove myself though. But yeah, I have like a certification for something too. It was like 2-hour test. It was like open book, but I knew most of the shit. There's some like different regulations in Ontario. Different classes of chemicals and shit that you're allowed to use. This is good. Hot. It's still hot. I was eating a bit while it's hot. How much protein is in a full chicken? I'm eating the breast right now, just forking away at it. Oh yeah, steaming hot. Lemon. Yeah, that's good for now. I was like a leg and almost a whole chicken breast. I'm sweating. So hot. Yeah, 6 roaches. A viewer just bought me. They just asked me to meet them, and they bought me some groceries and some smokes. Very nice. Yeah, I'll just leave that here. Very generous, and a $20 super chat. Very nice. Very nice. Very gracious. Very generous. Helps out a lot. I was gonna go do groceries tonight anyway, so that helps. I got eggs and bacon for breakfast. Yeah, I'm gonna be up early tomorrow if I'm working. If I'm working. Maybe it's raining tomorrow. I didn't really check the weather. I don't think it is. It's cool. It's cool. Yeah, there won't be as much traveling with this job, but there will be times where I'll be out of Cornwall for the week working wherever. And there'll be times where I'm here. So I'll be coming home every night. I gave a homeless guy $20 on stream one time. I've given money to the homeless, but the most I've given is 20. Maybe it's only a 1-day job, too. Maybe it only takes 1 day. I don't know. He said Thursday, Friday. So, like, again, that could be misinterpreted as Thursday and Friday or Thursday or Friday. I didn't really check. But he did say text him. So I did. That's all I can do. They look needy. There's nothing wrong with generosity. About World War II, I'm not really a historian. So I don't know what I really know. I was thinking about just playing some Tetris. But feel free to ask. Yeah, I'll remove my eyebrow piercing when I work. It gets back in there pretty easy. I don't even think I'm allowed to talk about that, am I? I don't think so. I'll refrain from that. I don't know. I've heard both sides. I've heard both sides of it. I don't know what to believe. I wasn't there. Probably did happen to some degree. So yeah, I guess I'll play some Tetris. I played Tetris Ranger the other day. He beat me the first game I played, and then I won the second game. He was like 8,000 rated. I was like, fuck. I got him. I think I'm around 7,200 right now. I've been playing pretty well. I've been playing with a different controller, the one that Heartbeats got me a long time ago. I've been using a Walmart brand. This one works better, but it for some reason it like cuts out every once in a while. Where did I put that? There we go. So yeah, we're back to the we're back in black. Get my cable out here. Okay, where? Plug that in. All right. Let me get Tetris up here. I gotta take a piss, so give me a sec. The Earth is flat? Is it? I never heard about that. Okay, hold on here. Let me get this. Get this set up. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to move this over. Okay. Let's see where I'm ranked. Here, let me change the I'll put this over to Tetris. Multiplayer Tetris. 1v1 classic Tetris. Gaming, but this is gaming now. Okay. Here we go. Okay, where's my rank? Classic score wins. #21st. I'm 100. I'm 100. Oh, you can't see that. All I'm 148 wins away from 20th. But I do have 2,000 on my other account, just saying. So, you know, realistically, I'm actually like 11th, but 7146 is my rating. That's unfortunate. $700 chicken, bud. Fucking right, chicken, man. A little wing. Little wing, bud. I'll tell you a wing, bud. Oh. I just got a message. Like, oh, he's just looking at the schedule. Maybe he'll have me doing something else. Who knows? I just slayed that wing. That's how you eat a wing, bud. But I'm gonna just gnaw. I'm gonna gnaw on like all this skin. Oh, you got whole thing. Bones in there, that's all right. Oh yeah. Fuck yeah. Again, appreciate that from Hardcore Hypocrite. A little more breast here while we wait. Oh, Blueberry. They're 11th right now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I swear Blueberry's been on chat before. I swear they came in here like a real long time ago when I first started playing this game. Or maybe even when I was playing Game Boy. No, I know it was on here. It was level 18, guys, as fast as it starts. Let's go. I'm on the left side. Shit, I gotta fix that up after. You guys can see though. Oh, you can't see the score though. Shit. There we go. Set it up. Boom. Oh, I went too soon. Ah, I fucked up. Oh my god. I had it. The grease from the chicken grease, bro. Shit. Good game. Good game. I was kind of close. Whoops. Let me fix that up. One breast and 2 wings and 1 leg gone. Here's my lunch. good for now. Yummy. Ah. 71.40. I didn't get paid for this game, no, but I got like $25 coming to me on the other thing. It helps. So I'm just waiting for tomorrow's work instructions. That's how we roll around here for now. Where did I put those smokes? Slow games, bud. What the heck? Oh shit. Blueberry again. I'll dry my thumbs off from the chicken grease. Go. There we go. Boom. Gotta get warmed up a bit there, you know? Boom. Versus 9,400 rated, by the way. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Gonna be like that, eh? Go, bud. Boom. Oh no. Boom. I just got a message. Probably my boss. Shit. Uh-oh. No, I lost the Tetris. Uh-oh, no. But if it doesn't come, then it's okay. I'm just practicing for work tomorrow, guys. He asked if I was a gamer. I'm cutting grass with remote control tomorrow. That's the plan. Boom. Am I a gamer? I'm only top 20 at this game in the world in wins. 21. Whatever, boom. We're not doing too bad. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it's over. I don't got this. Okay, let me see what's up with the word. Oh. That wasn't work. I lost that. Fuck. That wasn't work. Goddamn notifications. Camel, no, these are LD standard bold. I don't know what's taking so long. Yeah, one day at a time, exactly. One day at a time. I got lunch. I got supper. I got breakfast. I got lunch. Thanks to Hardcore Hypocrite, bought me some groceries. I can fill my lunchbox tomorrow. Parliament? Parliament? Tomorrow, bro. 7134. Have we only played Blueberry? I got smoked twice. Oh, who's that? I can't read that. Oh wait, Mazinger. Oh, I know. I've played against this person. I think they just changed their name. Let's go. Good time smokes LD. I do occasionally. I usually get bold when I do. It's cool. Boom. Whoa. That's starting level 15 because I'm only 7,000 rated. Uh-oh. Keep that clean. Keep that open. Boom. Uh-oh. I hesitated. Oh, whoops. Oh my god, I fucked that up. Shit. Whoops. Whoops. Good game. Good game. Not playing. My thumbs not as fast as they need to be. All right. 70-77 is my rating. That is not good. These losses don't bring me closer to the 20th ranking. 21st. Let's go. Whoops. Give me somebody. Fine, I'll have another smoke. Fine. Yeah, I'll have some protein shake after my breakfast tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Heartbeats got me that. We ready to work. I never had that before today. not bad. I got a water bottle. I'm ready. Are you ready to work? Joining a crew, yeah. Oh, ex-Sweeney. Battles. Yeah, crew, basically. What all this manual labor stuff is, right? Well, I was working last year, man. It's just we're back. Work season starts. Uh-oh. Oh, nice. Oh, I'm not very fast getting over that left side right now. He took the lead. Hey-oh. Oh. There we go. Boom. 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 Oh, he's in trouble over there. Whoa. Boom. Whoa. Boom. 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 Level 19. Level 20. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's fast. Whatever. I don't know. This guy's got a while to go. He might get me. I don't know his post level 18 skills are, but no Tetris there. Oh, he's going fast. If he beats me, I'm gonna be pissed. I don't know. Oh no, he's fucked up. Oh, he is fast. Oh, he got it. He must be hyper tapping and rolling or something. He's fast. Get out of here. Oh, no, he's done. He's done. Get out of here. Oh, no. Ah, you're done. Good game. Good game. Good game. Good game. So he was higher rated than me. That would be a nice little boost. Play a few more games and I'll probably in the stream. Labor cred, yeah. I have a credential. I have a credential now. I'm a pesticide technician. I'm allowed to apply commercial pesticides. Spreep now, legend. They're in the top 10. They're in the top 10 of wins, I think. See what happens here. Good luck. Level 12. He could start level 15. Never does. Rarely does. Occasionally, though. Can handle it. Getting a little higher here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, he gave me a thumbs up. Oh, I was gonna say hand signs. Whoops. He's giving me hand signs too, fucker. Emojis. Goddamn you, emojis. Oh, I missed. I keep missing it. Fuck. I fucked up. There we go. Boom. 2 tests in a row. Double boom. We're giving each other emojis. You guys can't see it. It's on the side of the... Boom. T-Pain. Where... What? Oh, I better take that. That's a little high. There we go. Boom. Build it up there, bud. Oh, it's not even there, but whatever. Close up. Close. Uh-oh. I'll take it. Just to be on the safe side. Almost. There we go. Boom. that back up. Oh, whoops. That was not intentional, but that's okay. Oh, whoops. I fucked up. My controller fucking jammed up on me. Oliver Jabroni. Shave one eyebrow? No, not for work. Nobody said that. I was doing okay there, but fuck. They were ahead in score and ahead in lines. Finish off this smoke. Yeah, I'll play till I lose again, and then I'm gonna end the stream, guys. A little bit of Tetris, then they're off. Want to give you guys an update on my work. Should be good. $6,026 for Jacob. Good luck. Yeah, so I'm starting work tomorrow, D-Pain. Getting back to work. I'll be like, no weed during the week. Fucking. Work mode. Oh, whoops, I went too fast. Shit. No, I fucked up, guys. It's over. I'm done. Would that just take my rating from me? It's like 1,000 points difference. Okay, fuck this. Fuck. My hands are too sweaty or greasy or something. Alrighty, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Just wanted to share with you guys that my exciting week of work episode. I biked 4 hours this week to make sure I got to work for the orientation. That was not easy. I'm gonna rest up tonight and probably be working all day tomorrow and Friday. And Saturday, I'm helping somebody move for a cash job. And then paychecks start rolling in next Friday. So. We're good. Thanks for the gracious donations from Hardcore Hypocrite. $20 super chat and some smokes and some groceries. That was very nice. Nice seeing them. I haven't seen them in a while. I know who they are. So we met plenty of times before. So we're cool. Anyway, thanks a lot for tuning in, guys. And I'll come on when I'm on and update you guys and whatever. Probably let you know how my first day went. Cutting grass. The remote controls. Alrighty, guys. Have a good one. Frosty.